Good evening, Ludington Oriole fans, and welcome to Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the O's on the play-by-play call, joined by Braden Kronline, our OSN technical engineer, and Julia Habman, our OSN camerawoman. We anticipate being joined by Kyle Grzinski later for the girls' varsity game, as tonight the Ludington Orioles host the Cadillac Vikings, always one of their toughest non-conference opponents here at Hawley Gym. We have a JV Varsity Girls doubleheader coming your way. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. We also want to thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Pierre Marquette Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. And if you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. And here are your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Vikings from Cadillac, who tonight are being coached by Kip Damgard. Both the JV and the varsity are being coached by Coach Damgard. Had a good chat with him about 10 minutes ago. I was down getting the starting lineups and going over pronunciations with him. He said Coach Jeremy DeVos not here tonight, so he will handle the coaching duties for both teams. And his starters at the guards, number 2, Rena McMahon. She is a sophomore. Also at the guard position, number 32, Kaylee Swiger, a freshman. Center, I should say the forwards for the Vikings tonight, number 4, Madison Swiger, a freshman. Number 10, Jasmine Angel, a sophomore. And actually the center is number 24, Mackenzie Johns, and she is a sophomore. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Dan Mesher, assisted by Jeff Knapp. Starting at the guards, number 1, McKenna Williams, she is a sophomore. Number 11, Eliana Jeruzal, she is a freshman. The center, number 5, Jordan Anderson, a freshman. Forwards are number 15, Hannah Glanville, a sophomore, and number 33, Jenna Skiba. She is a freshman. Tuesday night at Hawley Gym, we got a girls JV girls varsity doubleheader coming your way. Starting lineups being introduced right now by public address announcer Chris Nicholas. While I'm thinking about it, we'd like to congratulate Ludington's Nikolai the Beast Kerr as he advances to the regional wrestling tournament. He finished 4th in the district tournament this past Saturday at Gaylord. So congratulations to the Beast. He goes into regionals with an overall record of 39 wins and 7 losses on the season. Also, senior Joe Moscato picked up an initial victory at 215 pounds, but then was pinned by top seed and eventual district champion Joe Meyer. In the consolation bracket, Mosquito dropped a 2-0 decision to see his career come to a close. Also seeing their seasons come to a close for the Orioles were freshman Jackson Ely at 135 pounds, senior Tyler Marison at 152 pounds, and sophomore Sam Smeltzer at 160 pounds. Well done to those Oriole grapplers. All right, we're getting set for the jump here at Hawley Gym. Ludington in their white jerseys. Orange numerals and lettering trimmed in black. Cadillac in their blue jerseys. They have gold lettering and numerals trimmed in white. And here we go. We are underway. The tip controlled by the Cadillac Vikings. And off to a quick start and getting the basket, number 32, and that's Kaylee Swiger. Cadillac off to a quick 2-0 lead. They get the opening tip, and they score within the first 8 seconds of the game. Ludington now on the attack. McKenna Williams with the ball. Williams will now give it to Jenna Skiba. Skiba over to Jeruzal at the free throw line. Jeruzal, nice pass. Shot no good there by Skiba, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2. 7:32 to go in the opening quarter. Cadillac 2, Ludington nothing. Jenna Skiba at the free throw line for the Orioles. First shot, no good. Skiba's second attempt is up and good. Jenna Skiba gets one of 2 free throws. Cadillac 2, Ludington 1. Cadillac with the basketball. That's number 32, Kaylee Swiger. Swiger will give it now to Rena McMahon. McMahon back to Kaylee Swiger. Kaylee Swiger to Madison Swiger. Now taking the shot and getting the basket, number 10, Jasmine Angel. Cadillac 4, Ludington 1. 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Skiba gives it back now to Jordan Anderson. She'll swing it over to McKenna Williams. Williams will go baseline over to Jerusalem, now to Glanville. Hannah Glanville, where's number 15, back to Jordan Anderson. Anderson now to Williams. McKenna Williams to Aliana Jerusalem. Jerusalem loses the ball. It's tipped, deflected, and it ends up in the hands of Rena McMahon. McMahon now over to Kaylee Swiger. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Orioles. 6:22 to go, opening quarter. Ludington trails Cadillac 4-1. Triggering the ball in for the Vikings, number 2, Raina McMahon. Here's a shot put up. That's off the mark there. That shot was put up by Madison Swiger. She's a southpaw. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. McKenna Williams will bring the ball up. She's guarded there by Kaylee Swiger. Now to Hannah Glanville. Glanville still with the ball. A little give and go there to Skiba. Shot good. Jenna Skiba with the basket. Nice pass right there from Hannah Glanville. Now we have a charging violation against the Cadillac Vikings. Foul called on number 32, Kaylee Swiger. That's the second team foul on Cadillac. Ludington trails 4-3, 5:46 to go in the opening quarter. McKenna Williams with the ball. On the dribble drive. Give and go there to Jordan Anderson. Anderson double team, loses the ball, and coming up with it for the Vikings was number 10, Jasmine Angel. Swiger with it now. That's Kaylee Swiger. Got a couple of Swiger sisters out there, and I'm looking to see if, what do you think, Braden? 32-4, are they identical twins? Shot put up there by Madison Swiger. 4 and 32. Yep, taking a quick look here.
I'd say yeah.
Okay, Braden is saying yes. He's got better eyesight than me. He's ate. He has a good diet. He eats a lot of green leafy vegetables. I say you got great eyesight because you eat a lot of green leafy vegetables.
For sure.
That's right.
Definitely.
Okay, so 32, Kaylee Swiger, and number 4, Madison Swiger, identical twins. Ludington trails 4-3, 5:04 to go. Inbound pass right there. McKenna Williams takes the shot, and she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
Personal foul on Cadillac, number 4, Madison Swiger. That's her first. Team's third.
3 team fouls on Cadillac. Checking into the game for the Vikings. Number 11, Claudia Pudigros. She's a foreign exchange student. That's what Coach Damgard was telling me. And she's checked into the game now. And there's a shot up. No good there by Raina McMahon. Cadillac with the offensive rebound. Last touch by the Orioles. Okay, ball goes out of bounds. 4:43 to go in the opening quarter. Ludington trails 4-3. Inbound pass there, and it wasn't able to be saved by Pudigros. Into the Oriole lineup, number 13, Aaliyah Betts, and number 30, Ashley Stowe. Betts is a freshman, as is Stowe. McKenna Williams brings the ball across half court, still on the dribble drive, and now a foul called on the Vikings, and it's going to be called, I believe, yes, on number 11, Claudia Pudigros. 4:32 to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles trail by a point, 4-3. There's an steal right there. Raina McMahon steals the inbound pass. Madison Swiger, her shot off the mark. Rebound fought for her. Coming away with it for the Orioles, Ashley Stowe. Now she'll give it to McKenna Williams ahead to Betts. Her shot no good. Rebound up by Skiba, no good. And now Cadillac has the ball. And coming away with it was Pudigros for the Vikings. I'm sorry, no, that was Jasmine Angel that came away with that rebound. Here's a shot on the way, no good by Madison Swiger. And now with the ball, with the rebound, I should say, there for the Orioles was Jordan Anderson. She'll give the ball up to McKenna Williams. Now here's a steal by the Vikings, and Angel has it. Her shot is no good, but she draws the foul. That's the first team foul on the Orioles. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 42, Maggie Hackert. She is a sophomore. 4 team fouls on the Vikings. That's the first on the Orioles. Vikings up 4-3, 3:39 to go in the opening quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds there by Jenna Skiba. Eliana Jeruzal will check back into the Oriole lineup. So right now you have Jeruzal on the court with Hackert, Skiba, Stowe, and Betts. Three-pointer on the way and no good there. That shot was put up by Rena McMahon. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 12, Hannah Johnson. Also number 32, Kaylee Swiger returning. And the other, let's see here, trying to get the other new player for Cadillac in the game. We'll get that here in just a moment, folks. No, it's not Pudigros. I know they brought three players in there. Hannah Johnson, Kaylee Swiger, and was it number 30, Ellie Kovacevic. All right, 3:13 to go. Ludington trails 4-3. Cadillac just turned the ball over, and with it for the Orioles, Eliana Jeruzal. Jeruzal, 17-footer, partially blocked right there, ends up in the hands of Betts. Her shot no good. And coming up with it for the Vikings, number 10, Jasmine Angel. There's a steal. There's a shot, no good. The steal was by the Orioles, Ashley Stowe. Just a little too much on the shot right there, and now here come the Vikings. I'll tell you what, the points are at a premium right now, the way these two teams are playing defense. They're forcing each other into a lot of turnovers. There's a deflection and a turnover, and the Orioles lose the ball right back to the Vikings. And with it is number 32, Kaylee Swiger. Swiger give the ball now to Pudigros. There's a shot up and in, and getting the basket for the Vikings, number 12, Hannah Johnson. Cadillac up 6-3. 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Now we have a double dribble violation on the Orioles. Jordan Anderson checks back into the Oriole lineup. She wears jersey number 5. She's just a freshman. 1:55 to go in the opening quarter. Ball deflected out of bounds. Their last touch by Jordan Anderson. And a timeout on the floor. Timeout called by Cadillac coach Kip Damgard. Ludington trails Cadillac 6-3. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Indian Summer Co-op, another of our fine sponsors. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And a shout out to Crown and Cork. They are currently closed until the spring. They had a very good first season under new ownership, new management there with Brian and Linda Matson. They are located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. We thank them for being a sponsor of the Ludington Orioles through the Oriole Sports Network. Okay, we have 1:52 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington trails Cadillac 6-3. JV girls basketball. Cadillac with the ball. Hannah Johnson has it. Johnson now the ball deflected there. Hackert comes up with the steal. Now to, actually it was saved right there. Actually, there's a shot up, no good. Shot was put up by Jerusalem there. The Cadillac defender really didn't have to save that ball. She did. She saved it right back to the Orioles because it was last touched by the Orioles. But it worked out okay for Cadillac. They're on the attack right now. Long three-point attempt put up by Kaylee Swiger, no good. But now we have a foul called. And it's called on Aaliyah Betts. Into the Oriole lineup, returning 33, Jenna Skiba, 15, Hannah Glanville, and also number 1, McKenna Williams. Kaylee Swiger with it. Swiger now over to Claudia Pudagros. Pudagros back to Kaylee Swiger to Pudagros. Pudagros now will give the ball to Hannah Johnson. Now to Ellie Kovacevic. Foul called on the Orioles. It's called on number 15, Hannah Glanville. Third team foul on the Orioles. 1:01 to go in the opening quarter. Cadillac 6, Ludington 3. All right, with the basketball for the Vikings now, number 32. That's Kaylee Swiger. Swiger now, shot goes away, deflected right there. And coming away with it for the Orioles was Jenna Skiba. They'll get it down low and getting the basket, number 5, Jordan Anderson. Orioles trail by a point, 6-5. Give the assist on that basket to McKenna Williams. Now it's some good double teaming going on now. As Jerusalem and Williams were over there double teaming the Cadillac dribbler. Ball went out of bounds. Now there's a pass deflected right there. Ludington ends up with it. Glanville ahead now to Jerusalem. Too far. Jerusalem deflected it actually right to Kaylee Swiger. Now the ball will go out of bounds. Last touched by the Ludington Orioles. 14 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Ludington trails 6-5. Kaylee Swiger with it. Now over to Claudia Pudagros. 6 seconds to go. Pudagros with the ball. Inside pass is saved there by Anderson, but there's the buzzer. And at the end of 1, Ludington trails the Cadillac Vikings 6-5. Girls JV basketball. You are watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. We've played one quarter here. Cadillac leads Ludington 6-5. Girls JV basketball action from Holly Gym on a Tuesday night, February 15th. Hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day yesterday, and I know my wife and I enjoyed the day. We went out for dinner at Sticks last night and really enjoyed that. So we have a turnover by the Vikings, 5 seconds into the second quarter. Ludington will get the ball in. Williams gets it in now to Jordan Anderson. Anderson loses her footing, and now Cadillac has it. And with the ball, number 32, Kaylee Swiger. Swiger will give it now to Raina McMahon. McMahon over to Mackenzie Johns. There's a shot, no good, but the rebound, offensive rebound, up and in. Madison Swiger. Cadillac 8, Ludington 5. 7:33 to go in the opening half. 5 team fouls on Cadillac, 3 on the Orioles. Vikings with that 3-point lead. McKenna Williams will get the ball into Hannah Glanville. Glanville picks up her dribble, gives it back now to McKenna Williams. Williams, give and go there to Anderson. Good, beautiful pass from McKenna Williams there to Jordan Anderson, who gets the bucket. That was a surgical strike pass right there from McKenna Williams. Now Ludington trails by a point, 8-7. Turnaround jumper up no good there by Mackenzie Johns. And coming down with the rebound for the Orioles was number 5, Jordan Anderson, and she's fouled. That'll be the sixth team foul on the Vikings. McKenna Williams will get the ball in to Hannah Glanville. Glanville will bring the ball up, and she'll pass it back now to Williams. Williams across half court. And now she's fouled, and that's the 7th team foul on the Vikings. Orioles are now in the bonus for the rest of this opening half. Into the Oriole lineup, number 35, Sabrina Ramirez. She is a sophomore. Also re-entering number 30, Ashley Stowe, who is a freshman. McKenna Williams at the free throw line, 1, and hopefully the bonus. Shots no good. Rebound to the Vikings, number 2, Raina McMahon. Now we have a traveling violation called on the Vikings. Eliana Jeruzel will trigger the ball in. Nice entry pass there to Sabrina Ramirez. Shot blocked, however. Good defense here by the Vikings. Number 4, Madison Swiger there. Ball remains with the Orioles. 6:46 to go, opening half. Ludington trails Cadillac 8-7. Jeruzel gets the ball into McKenna Williams. Williams with the left-hand dribble. Now she goes to the right hand. A little give and go to Skiba. Good! Jenna Skiba with the basket. Another really nice assist there to McKenna Williams. Ludington now leads 9-8. 6:25 to go. There's a steal by Jeruzel. Jeruzel, and her pass too much right there. Actually, a little shallow on the pass. There was intended for Skiba. Ludington gets the ball right back as Jeruzel reclaims it. She'll give it up now to McKenna Williams. McKenna Williams, three-pointer, no good. Rebound to the Vikings, and coming away with it, number 4, Madison Swiger, and she's going to be called for the travel. Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. Coach Dan Mesher and the Orioles want a timeout. We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road, but if you do end up with a scrape, if you're an fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business. You can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And also Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Back to live action here. The Orioles and the Vikings. Ludington up 9-8, 6:04 to go in the second quarter. Ludington basketball. Jerusalem will get the ball in to McKenna Williams. Williams has had a great first half passing the ball. There's a nice pass there to Sabrina Ramirez. We have a jump ball in the lane, possession arrow to the Orioles. Sabrina just lost possession of that ball right there. Just as I say that McKenna Williams is making some great passes, that was not one of her better passes right there to Sabrina Ramirez. That was a tough one to handle at Sabrina's down by her ankles. Okay, Jerusalem's pass is picked off right there, and picking the ball off for Cadillac was Mackenzie Johns. Now with it, Kaylee Swiger. Kaylee Swiger to Rena McMahon. Nice pass inside. Basket shot up, no good there by Jasmine Angel. However, Cadillac retains possession. Rena McMahon with it. And now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Cadillac. .5:30 to go in the second quarter. Ludington leads Cadillac 9-8. The Orioles trailed 6-5 at the end of the first quarter. Cadillac with the ball. Johns with it. Now she's going to be fouled. I think it's going to be Williams. Yes. Foul called on McKenna Williams. That's the fourth team foul on the Orioles. Jordan Anderson will report back into the Oriole lineup. Nice pass. Somebody missed an assignment there for the Orioles. Wide open was Madison Swiger, who gets the bucket. Cadillac 10, Ludington 9. 5:18 to go in the second quarter. McKenna Williams on the dribble drive. Williams now over to Eliana Jerusel. Jerusel still with the basketball, and now she'll pass it back to Anderson, now to Ashley Stowe. Ashley Stowe gets a pick right there from Hannah Glanville. She'll give the ball up to Anderson. Pass deflected, and Anderson goes back and retrieves it for the Orioles. She'll give it to Hannah Glanville. Glanville now to Ashley Stowe. And now here comes a three-pointer off the mark there, put up by McKenna Williams. And with the basketball for the Vikings, number 30, that was Ellie Kovacevic, who's checked into the game. She'll give it up now to Kaylee Swiger. Now they'll work it around over to Madison Swiger. Inside they go to Johns. Johns now, three-point attempt up, in and out, no good there by Kaylee Swiger. Rebound to the Orioles, and with the ball is McKenna Williams. Williams still on the dribble. Now to Eliana Jerusel, her shot no good. Now a foul will be called on the Orioles, number 5. That's Jordan Anderson. That's the 5th team foul on the Orioles. Substitutions in for the Orioles. Number 10, Sydney Shimanek. Also in number 13, Aaliyah Betts. 4:14 to go in the second quarter. The Orioles trail 10-9. Raina McMahon with it. Now to Johns. Mackenzie Johns. Jasmine Angel. Now here's the shot on the way. No good there. Put up by Kaylee Swiger. Long rebound to the Vikings, however. Now with it, Jasmine Angel. Angel will give it to Mackenzie Johns. Her shot. Good. Cadillac 12, Ludington 9. 3:42 to go in the opening half. McKenna Williams with the ball. Williams draws the foul. It'll be called on number 32, Kaylee Swiger. Williams will go to the free throw line.
Substitution for the Vikings, checking in number 12, Hannah Johnson. And stepping to the line for Ludington, it's McKenna Williams.
3:35 to go, opening half. Williams' shot is up and no good. Rebound, Anderson. Jordan Anderson now has the ball stripped away by the Vikings' Hannah Johnson. And on the dribble for Cadillac, Kaylee Swiger. Now to Raina McMahon. There's a steal. And coming away with the steal for the Orioles is Jordan Anderson. She'll give the ball back now to McKenna Williams. Williams to Glanville. Hannah Glanville Now to McKenna Williams, 3:08 to go in the second quarter. Nice give and go right there, and Glanville does come up with it. Pass was a little bit short right there. Cadillac really adjusted quickly to that. Now Anderson has it over to Betts. Betts goes baseline. Nice pass there to Shimanek. Shimanek ball deflected away, ends up in the hands there of Hannah Glanville. There's a shot on the way. Good! McKenna Williams. Her first points of the game. She's had a number of really nice assists. She brings her team to within 1 point now. Cadillac 12, Ludington 11, 2:39 to go. Jenna Skiba reports back into the Oriole lineup along with Eliana Jeruzel, and they join Jordan Anderson, Aaliyah Betts, and Sydney Shimanek. Kaylee Swiger. Swiger now over to Hannah Johnson. There's a steal. Jordan Anderson. Anderson will give the ball up now to Aaliyah Betts. Betts on the left-hand dribble. Inside, nice pass to Skiba. She is hammered. She absolutely got poleaxed right there. Basket no good, but she's going to go to the line, and she's going to shoot two. That's the third foul on Madison Swiger. Skiba shooting two. She's got 5 points in this first half. Make that 6. And we got a tie game. Ludington 12, Cadillac 12. Claudia Pudagros checks back into the Cadillac lineup. Second attempt on the way. It's going to be short. So Skiba gets 1 of 2 free throws. And we got a tie game with 2:13 remaining in the opening half. Kaylee Swiger with it. Swiger dribbles past the double team there. There's a baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, however, to the Vikings. And I believe that was Mackenzie Johns right there. Nope, belay my last. It was actually Raina McMahon. Foul called on the Orioles, number 13, Aaliyah Betts. 16 fouls on the Orioles. 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Ludington 12, Cadillac 12. Vikings led by 1 at the end of 1, 6-5. Kaylee Swiger with it. Guarded there by Sydney Shimanek. Over to Claudia Pudagros. They leave open, number 32, and that was Kaylee Swiger, and she nails the three-pointer. Orioles aren't going to be able to leave her that wide open. There was not an Oriole within 4 or 5 feet of her right there. All right, Cadillac up by 3 with 1:36 to go in the opening half. Eliana Jeruzel with the ball. Jeruzel now to Glanville. Glanville trying to get the ball in there to Anderson, and now we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles, Jordan Anderson. That's the 7th team foul as well on Ludington. So they'll head down to the other end of the court, down to the east end here at Hawley Gym. McKenna Williams checks back into the Oriole lineup, as does Maggie Hackert. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 24, Mackenzie Johns. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound by Jenna Skiba. She'll outlet it now to Maggie Hackert. Hackert will give it up now to McKenna Williams. Williams, Hackert. Hackert swings it over now to Glanville. Glanville to Skiba. 1:03 to go in this opening half. Jeruzel, and we're going to have a foul called on the Vikings, number 10, Jasmine Angel. That's the 10th team foul, so the Orioles now in the double bonus. Jeruzel at the free throw line. First shot, good. That's her first point of the game. Orioles trail by 2, 15-13. 1 minute to go in the opening half. Second attempt. Second attempt does not count, a line violation. It was good, but it will not count because she stepped over the free throw line right there. So 57 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ludington trails 15-13. Cadillac on the attack. Putagros will give it up now to Mackenzie Johns. Now there's a pass. It's intercepted right there by McKenna Williams. McKenna Williams now to Hannah Glanville. Glanville gets a pick now. She'll dish it back to Williams. Now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem, a little baseline jumper. Good! Eliana Jerusalem goes baseline, and she gets the little running floater right there. And 24 seconds to go. We got a tie game here in the second quarter. Ludington 15, Cadillac 15. There's a shot up, no good. Ball fought for, and Hackert comes up with it for the Orioles. Williams now. Williams ahead to Jerusalem, and now timeout called. Oh, great timeout called by Coach Dan Mesher right there. Orioles look, I think the Orioles thought they had a lot less time left there, and he calls a timeout. It is a 30-second timeout. Ludington 15, Cadillac 15. We want to thank McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. And a shout out as well to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. That's Safe Harbor Credit Union. All right, 8.9 seconds to go. Ludington basketball. Got a tie game, 15 apiece. Williams will get the ball in to Skiba. No, that was Jerusalem. I'm sorry. 4 seconds to go. That was a pass intercepted. Cadillac with it. 1 second. There's a shot. Desperation shot. It's going to be well short. And at the half, from Hawley Gym Girls JV basketball action, your score, the Ludington Orioles 15, the Cadillac Vikings 15. Back in 2 minutes here. Make it 3 minutes here on the Oriole Sports Network.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're at the half here. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 15, Cadillac 15. Scoring in the first quarter, Cadillac outscored the Orioles 6-5, and in the second quarter, the Orioles outscored the Vikings 10-9. That's where we stand right now, 15 apiece. Scoring for the Vikings, 4 points for Madison Swiger, 2 for Jasmine Angel, 2 for Hannah Johnson, 2 for Mackenzie Johns, and 5 points for Kaylee Swiger. For the Orioles, 2 points for McKenna Williams, 4 points for Jordan Anderson, 3 points for Eliana Jerusalem, and 6 points for Jenna Skiba. Hey, folks, if you have lots of cans and bottles and you're looking to get rid of them, here's a way you can do it. The LHS softball team is having a can and bottle drive, and there are 2 ways to donate. You can schedule a pickup, call or text Sierra Holmes at 231-794-9936 or Maggie Bates at 231-233-5959 to schedule a pickup at a time that is convenient for you. Or you can drop off your donation at the Peterson Auditorium lobby doors on Saturday, February 19th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Just pull up and we'll come outside to receive your donation. The LHS softball team thanks you for your support. By the way, you can also email Sierra Holmes at sholmes@lasd.net. Or again, you can call 231-794-9936. That's for Sierra Holmes. She's the Varsity Girls softball coach. Or JV coach Maggie Bates at 231-233-5959. Taking a look at the standings currently, which were in the paper the other day. In girls basketball in the Lakes 8, Ludington is tied. They're percentage points ahead, but they are actually tied with Muskegon Western Michigan Christian. The Orioles 7-1 in the conference, 13-4 overall. In fact, tonight they're going for their 11th straight victory. They won 10 in a row. They can beat Cadillac tonight, 11 straight. Muskegon Western Michigan Christian currently second in the conference, or actually tied with the Orioles, 5-1 in the conference, 9-4 overall. Then you have Muskegon Catholic at 4-2 in the conference, 8-6 overall. Muskegon Heights 3-3, 3-6 overall. Then Manistee at 1-5, 2-12 overall, and then Muskegon Orchard View 0-8 in the conference, 1-16 overall. West Michigan Conference, the leaders right now in girls basketball, Montague, they're perfect. Hart's having a phenomenal season. Hart is 12-0 in the conference, 14-2 overall. In second place, Montague right now at 10-1. They are 13-3 overall. Mason County Central currently in third place, 7-4. And they are 10-5 overall. Then you have Shelby, Whitehall, Muskegon Oak Ridge, Ravenna, and North Muskegon. Western Michigan D-League currently leading the way. The Manistee Catholic Sabres at 8-1 in league play, 9-2 overall. Mesick is 10-3 in the league, 12-3 overall. Then Mason County Eastern coming in at third place. They are 8-4. And in league play, 8-8 overall. Then you have Brethren, Marion, Walkerville, Big Rapids, Crossroads, Pentwater, and Bear Lake. CSAA gold for the girls. First place right now, Newaygo, a perfect 10-0, 15-1 overall. Then Big Rapids, Grant, Reed City, Howard City, Tri-County, Central, Montcalm, Fremont, and Chippewa Hills. CSAA, that's the Central States Activities Association. Silver division, Kent City out front, 8-0 in the conference, 16-0 on the year. Then Holton, Morley Stanwood, White Cloud, Lakeview, and Hesperia. Boys basketball, currently Ludington leading the Lakes 8 Conference, a perfect 8-0. They are 9-6 overall on the year. Muskegon Heights currently in second place in the Lakes 8. This is boys basketball, 5-2 in league play, 8-5 overall. Then Muskegon Western Michigan Christian, who's been playing a lot better ball since Owen Varnado returned. Then you have Muskegon Catholic, Manistee, and Orchard View. West Michigan Conference boys basketball, Ravenna currently leading the way, 8-2 in the conference, 10-4 overall. Then Whitehall, 8-5 in the conference, 10-5 overall. Then you have North Muskegon tied with Shelby, Montague, Oak Ridge, Hart, and Mason County Central. West Michigan D-League, Mesick boys currently a perfect 14-0 on the year, 13-0 in the conference. Mason County Eastern in second place right now, tied for second in their conference with Baldwin, both teams 11-2. The Cardinals 12-3 overall on the season, Baldwin 11-3. Then you have Brethren, Bear Lake, Marion, Pentwater, Manistee Catholic, Walkerville, and Big Rapids Crossroads. CSAA gold boys basketball. Big Rapids, a team that will be in Ludington's district. They are currently leading the conference. They're tied with Fremont, a team that Ludington knocked off earlier this year. Big Rapids is 9-1 in the conference, 12-2 overall. Fremont 8-1. They are 10-5 overall. Fremont, again, that's Ludington's only non-conference victory so far this season. Reed City 8-2 in the conference, 11-4 overall. Then you have Tri-County, Grant, Newaygo, Central Montcalm, and Chippewa Hills. CSAA silver right now, Kent City out front. Boys basketball 8-0 in the conference, 11-4 overall. Holton 7-1 in the conference, 11-4 overall. Then you have Morley, Stanwood, White Cloud, Lakeview, and Hesperia. You know, I mentioned the CSAA Gold. You'll have two teams from there who will be competing in Ludington's district, both Big Rapids and Reed City. You'll have Cadillac, you'll have Ludington, and you'll have Manistee. So that's going to end up being a pretty tough district for the teams competing in there. We're at the half here, girls JV basketball. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes. Ludington and Cadillac tied up at 15 apiece. You're watching the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, the Oriole Sports Network sports team with you. We're at the half. Girls JV basketball, Ludington 15, Cadillac 15. This is the front end of a girls JV varsity doubleheader. Our next telecast and broadcast after tonight will be this coming Friday. We'll be right back here at Hawley Gym, Ludington girls JV and varsity basketball as they host the Crusaders of Muskegon Catholic. JV game will start at 5:30. We'll be on at the pregame about 5:27, 5:28. And then the varsity will start about 15 minutes after the conclusion of the JV game. Ludington will get the basketball to begin play here in this second half. And again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success. We belong to you. Safe Harbor Credit Union located at 5511 US 10 in Ludington. They can be reached at 843-2323. All right, the Orioles turn the ball over. Cadillac now on the attack. We're just 13 seconds into this second half with the ball for the Vikings, Kaylee Swiger. Swiger gives it out. Raina McMahon inside, they'll work it. Shot put up no good there by Mackenzie Johns. Now we have a foul called on the Vikings. And it's called on number 4, Madison Swiger. And replacing Swiger in the lineup for the Vikings will be number 12, Hannah Johnson. McKenna Williams on the court for the Orioles, along with Eliana Jeruzel, Hannah Glanville, Jenna Skiba, and Jordan Anderson. Williams will get the ball ahead now to Anderson. Her pass deflected, and coming away with it for the Vikings was number 10, Jasmine Angel. Angel will give it now to Raina McMahon. Now over to Johns, back to McMahon. Now we have a traveling violation called on the Vikings. Cadillac led at the end of one, 6-5. Game tied up at 15 at the half. That's where we stand right now, as the Orioles were able to be 1 point better than the Vikings in that second quarter. A traveling violation on the Orioles. We'd like to thank our exclusive post-game sponsor, Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Cadillac with the ball. There's a shot up and in. And give that basket to number 32, Kaylee Swiger. She has 7 points to lead her Vikings, and they now lead the Orioles 17-15. Pass deflected right there, last touched by the Vikings. So Ludington will get it back. They were trying to get the ball in there to Jordan Anderson. Cadillac coach, the varsity coach, Kip Damgard, doing double duty tonight. He's coaching both the JV and the varsity game for his Vikings. Had a nice chat with him before the game. Hannah Glanville with the ball, number 15. Now to Jenna Skiba. Skiba directing traffic. We'll give it up to McKenna Williams. Williams at the top of the key now. There's a long shot put up there by Jerusalem. No good. Rebound to Cadillac, and now they toss the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Oriole basketball. Braden was telling me the student section theme tonight, it's a pink out. Is it in observance of, is just a pink out? You're not sure what it's for tonight? Okay. Usually you got the scoop for me on those things. No pun intended. Okay, Jordan Anderson, the shot is going to count. We're going to see if the shot counts. Jordan Anderson. Shot is good. Jordan Anderson gets the bucket. And she's at the free throw line, trying to complete the three-point play. Free throw is up, no good. Skiba actually deflected it right there to Anderson. Back to Skiba. Now a shot's put up. No good there by Glanville, but she's fouled, and she will shoot two. Let's see here, Braden. We got any shout-outs yet? See any no Oriole Nation tuned in yet, or at least they have not sent any shout-outs or chimed in yet. Okay, I'm sure we'll probably start getting some folks chiming in here shortly. First free throw by Glanville is no good. 6:13 to go in the third quarter. Ludington 17, Cadillac 17. Hannah Glanville, second attempt from the charity stripe, up and in and out, no good. Skiba, good hustle there by Jenna Skiba. She tried to save that ball there. She went flying into the Oriole student section, as did a Cadillac player, and they both looked like they're fine. Okay, here we go. Cadillac with the basketball. By the way, you may have noticed some improvements. Here's a steal by the Orioles. McKenna Williams with the steal to Jerusalem, and it goes off her hands, out of bounds. It'll be Cadillac basketball. We want to give some thanks and some kudos to Braden Kronline, who's made some adjustments on the Oriole Sports Network. So what things mainly are going to be noticed by the viewers out there, Braden? Pitcher quality. So you can thank our MVP on that, Braden Kronline, for the pitcher quality. As Cadillac scores, there's a basket for Jasmine Angel. Cadillac 19, Ludington 17, 5:43 to go in this third quarter. Pass too far there for Anderson, and coming up with it for the Vikings, Mackenzie Johns. Johns will give it now to Kaylee Swiger. Back to Johns, and now Skiba saved it momentarily, but she tosses it right back to Raina McMahon. Nice pass inside, shot up, no good there, Hannah Johnson. A little baseline jumper right there. Ball goes out of bounds, last touched by the Orioles. Checking out the Daily News today, saw the prep rankings. The number one team currently in Division I in girls basketball, the West Bloomfield Lakers, a team the Orioles played earlier in the year. In fact, that was the last loss the Orioles had. There's a three-pointer for Cadillac, Kaylee Swiger. She has 10 points now for the Vikings. Cadillac with its biggest lead, 22-17. But yes, West Bloomfield, the last team the Orioles lost to, and they're currently on a 10-game winning streak, Ludington is. They lost to West Bloomfield on December 30th in that Round Ball Classic, the Motor City Round Ball Classic in the Detroit area. In fact, that game was in Redford. The number 3 ranked team in Division I right now, the Orioles played on December 29th, the Heartland Eagles. Jenna Skiba was fouled, and she'll be at the free throw line. 4:46 to go in the third quarter. Cadillac 22, Ludington 17. Skiba's free throw in and out, no good. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 3, Tegan Brown. She's a freshman. And number 30, Ellie Kovacevic. There we go. Ellie Kovacevic. Second free throw is up and in by Jenna Skiba. 7 points for Skiba. Ludington trails 22-18. 4:35 to go in the third quarter. There's a steal by Eliana Jeruzel, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul called on Raina McMahon, her second. That's 5 team fouls on the Vikings. We know how aggressive Ludington plays its defense, whether that's girls JV, boys varsity, or girls varsity basketball. But Cadillac, they also play some very aggressive defense. 4:23 remaining third quarter. Aaliyah Betts will trigger the ball in, and she'll get it in now to Ashley Stowe, who's checked into the game, and now Stowe will be called for the double dribble violation. Orioles trail by 4, 22-18. Raina McMahon with the ball. McMahon now over to Kaylee Swiger. McMahon inside now to Kovacevic. Nice pass inside there. Getting the basket there for Cadillac, number 30, Ellie Kovacevic. Running shot there by Betts off the mark. Cadillac up 24-18. There's a shot too hard right there. Rebound to Anderson. And now a foul called on the Vikings, number 2, Raina McMahon. Maggie Hackert back into the Oriole lineup. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 11, Claudia Pudegras. Stowe with the ball for the Orioles. Now to Hackert. Hackert will give it up now to McKenna Williams. And she's fouled. And there's 3:28 to go in the third quarter, and that's the 7th team foul on Cadillac. Ludington will shoot the bonus for the rest of this ball game. And that may be a key element heading forward. At the line for the Orioles, number 1, McKenna Williams. Free throws up and no good. Ball deflected there by Hackert, and Cadillac has it. That's Tegan Brown with it. Brown will give it now to Claudia Pudegras. Nice move going down the lane. Oh, and getting the basket for Cadillac. Number 2, Raina McMahon. We got a full timeout. Cadillac 26, Ludington 18. You're watching the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Cadillac 26, Ludington 18, 3:09 to go in this third quarter. Ludington basketball. Jerusalem will get the ball in to Stowe. Her pass is deflected. Jerusalem will get the ball right back, though. Now she'll get it ahead to Hacker. Nice pass underneath. Oh, overlaid the shot, though. That was put up by Anderson. Ludington did everything right there except Jordan Anderson. A little too strong with the shot right there. Overlaid it. Ludington does get the ball back. Hacker with it now over to Stowe. Stowe, nice give and go to Hacker. She loses the ball and coming away with it for the Vikings, number 24, Mackenzie Johns. Johns will give it up now to Claudia Putagros. Putagros over to McMahon, now to Tegan Brown. Work it inside now to Johns. Cadillac swinging the ball really good right now. There's a shot up, no good. Shot was put up by Raina McMahon, but she's fouled and she will shoot two. That's the first team foul on the Orioles in this second half. Foul called on Maggie Hackert. Free throw is no good. On the court right now for the Orioles, you have Aaliyah Betts, Eliana Jerusalem, Maggie Hackert, Ashley Stowe, and Jordan Anderson. Second shot, no good, out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Eliana Jerusalem to trigger the ball in, and she'll get it in to Jordan Anderson. Anderson loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be turned over to Cadillac. This game was tied up at 15 apiece at the half. Ludington trailed 6-5 at the end of one. Cadillac now with the lead, 26-18. There's a steal thanks to Jordan Anderson. Aaliyah Betts with it. Now Betts has the ball stripped away. And with it for Cadillac, number 2, Raina McMahon. McMahon now over to Putagros. And now Hackert comes up with it ahead to Betts. Betts will take the shot. Good! Boy, that was a sweet-looking shot right there by Aaliyah Betts as she banked it off the glass. Nice little floater right there in the paint. She let it go, and it kissed it off the glass and nestled between the twines right there. Ludington trails by 6, 26-20. 1:26 to go in the third quarter. McMahon over to Tegan Brown. Now there's a shot up, and no good by Claudia Putagros. Now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Vikings. Into the Vikings lineup, seeing her first action of the game, number 22, Callie Courts. She's a sophomore. And back in for the Orioles, 33, Jenna Skiba, along with number 1, McKenna Williams, and number 15, Hannah Glanville. Cadillac does get the ball in, and now a foul will be called. Not sure if it's going to be on, yes, it's going to be called on number 11, Eliana Jerusalem. 1:13 to go, third quarter. Orioles trail by 6, 26-20. Ball's triggered in. McMahon. Courts will give it up now to Tegan Brown. Tegan Brown back to Courts. Now to McMahon. Now we have a palming violation called on the Vikings. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. The Orioles trail by 6, 26-20. McKenna Williams will trigger the ball in. Williams gets it in now to Hannah Glanville. Glanville picks up her dribble. Now she'll give it to Jenna Skiba. Skiba, McKenna Williams. Williams give and go there to Skiba. Cadillac quickly adjusting to that. Cadillac gets a block on that. And now we've got 3 girls hitting the floor right there. 2 Orioles and 1 Viking. Foul called on the Orioles, Jenna Skiba. Her first, team third. 45 seconds left in this third quarter. Sabrina Ramirez will check into the Oriole lineup and give Jordan Anderson a breather. Tegan Brown with the ball for Cadillac. Ahead now to Jasmine Angel. Brown, now the Cadillac swings the ball around. Raina McMahon with it. There's a steal, and coming up with the Orioles, Hannah Glanville. Glanville's pass is picked off, however, by Jasmine Angel. 22 seconds to go. Angel's shot is blocked, but a foul called on the Orioles. Foul called on McKenna Williams. .21 seconds to go in the third quarter. Angel's first free throw is no good. Reporting back into the Cadillac lineup, number 11, Claudia Putagros. Second free throw no good. Rebound to Skiba with 18 seconds to go in the quarter. The Orioles trail by 6, 26-20. Glanville with it. Glanville, the dribble drive. Good! Hannah Glanville, a nice dribble drive right there. She gets the basket with the left hand. We got 3 seconds to go in this quarter. Pass back. Ludington's not going to get a shot off. And at the end of 3 quarters from Holly Jim, your score, the Cadillac Vikings 26, the Ludington Orioles 22. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Holly Gym. We're down to our final 8 minutes of play in this JV girls game. The Orioles trail by 4, 26-22. Cadillac outscored the Orioles 11-7 in that third quarter. Ludington has the basketball to begin play here in this fourth quarter, and a beautiful pass there. McKenna Williams, a long pass to Eliana Jeruzel, who gets the bucket, and that brings the Orioles to within 2 points now, 26-24. Now Cadillac turns the ball over, and the Orioles are going to get it right back. McKenna Williams will trigger the ball in. She'll get it into Eliana Jeruzel. Jeruzel on the dribble right now. And she gets a pick there from Skiba. Her shot up, no good. Ball fought for, and Cadillac is going to get it back, and there's going to be a foul called on the Orioles, Jenna Skiba. 7:35 to go in the game. Cadillac 26, Ludington 24. Jordan Anderson getting set to check back into the Oriole lineup. In the meantime, Cadillac on the attack, and a foul is going to be called on McKenna Williams. So right now, Ludington, they have been in the bonus for a lot of this second half. And if the Orioles, I should say the next time they commit a foul, Cadillac will be in the bonus. Ashley Stowe back into the Oriole lineup. So you got Stowe out there now with Glanville, Jeruzel, Skiba, and Anderson. With the ball for the Vikings, number 2, that's Raina McMahon. Now to Johns, back to McMahon, her shot up, and oh, wow. Actually, that was Raina McMahon with the 3. Actually, no, they say it was a two-pointer just inside the. But wait, did that take a friendly? Usually you get that as a hometown team right there. That laid up on the cylinder. It was on the rim. It bounced about 3 different locations there before it nestled through the twines. So Cadillac up 28-24. 7:03 to go in the game. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 32, Kaylee Swiger. Also back in, Madison Swiger, number 4. Free throws up and no good there by the Orioles, number 11, Eliana Jeruzel. Ludington gets the ball right back, however. Jeruzel with it. Jeruzel looking inside. She'll give it up now to Skiba. Skiba to Jeruzel. Jeruzel now to Anderson. Nice pass inside there to Skiba. Oh, basket will not go. Cadillac with the rebound, number 24, Mackenzie Johns. Good execution there by the Orioles. Just couldn't finish on it. Cadillac still with that 4-point lead, 28-24. 6:26 to go in the game. Now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Cadillac. Aaliyah Betts returns to the Oriole lineup, replacing Hannah Glanville. Whoa, Cadillac just got that ball in there. That was really close to a 5-second violation. With the ball for the Vikings, Kaylee Swiger. Swiger will take the 3, no good. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Correction, folks, I thought that was a 3-pointer earlier. And give McMahon credit for a 3 earlier. So Cadillac is up by 5. Ludington on the attack. They trail by 5, 29-24. Jeruzel with the ball. Jeruzel, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Skiba. Skiba will kick it out now. Shot on the way, no good by Ashley Stowe. Just a little short on that shot. She let that go. It looked like it was right on line, just a little shallow. Ludington trails 29-24, 5:46 to go in the game. With the ball, Kaylee Swiger. They'll get it inside to Johns. Now to McMahon. McMahon over to Angel. Back to McMahon, and now with it, number 32, Kaylee Swiger. And a foul will be called on Eliana Jeruzel, much to her dismay. Both teams now in the bonus. 5:25 left in the game. Orioles trail 29-24. Kaylee Swiger at the free throw line. First shot is good. 11 points for Swiger. That's Kaylee Swiger. Because her twin sister also on the team, number 4, Madison Swiger. Second shot, also good. 2 big free throws there for Kaylee Swiger. 7-point Cadillac lead, 31-24. 5:24 to go. Jordan Anderson with it. Now has the ball batted away there. It'll still be Oriole basketball, however. Tonight is also Parents' Night here at Hawley Gym. The parents will be coming out for with their daughters. I think that's going to be before the varsity game starts. Now the Orioles turn the ball back over to Cadillac. We'll be talking to Oriole Girls JV head coach Dan Mesher on the Smith & Eddy postgame show. Nice pass inside, shot good. Good passing there by Cadillac, getting the basket. Getting the basket for the Vikings, number 10, Jasmine Angel. We've got a timeout on the floor. The Orioles now trail by 9. Their biggest deficit, 33-24, back in 60. Stay tuned.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. 5:06 to go in this girls' JV game. Ludington, their biggest deficit of the game. They trail Cadillac by 9 points, 33-24. The Orioles were down 6-5 at the end of one. They tied it up at the half, 15-15, and they trailed by 4 at the end of the third quarter, 26-22. So Cadillacs, they've held the Orioles to just 2 points so far in this fourth quarter. Oriole basketball. Jerusalem triggers the ball into Ashley Stowe. Stowe will give it back now to Jerusalem. Jerusalem gets the ball across midcourt. 4:54 to go. Jerusalem on the dribble drive. Good. Eliana Jerusalem, dribble drive, gets the basket. 9 points for Jerusalem. Ludington trails 33-26. There's a steal by Jerusalem. Now she lost her footing right there. And retrieving the ball for Cadillac, number 2, Raina McMahon. Now over to Madison Swiger, and Swiger stepped out of bounds right there. So the Orioles will get the ball right back, and here comes McKenna Williams back into the Oriole lineup, and she'll replace Ashley Stowe. 4:32 remaining. Jerusalem will get the ball in to McKenna Williams. McKenna Williams still on the dribble. Loses the ball. Well, last touch by the Vikings. 4:19 remaining in the game. Orioles trail 33-26. McKenna Williams gets the ball in and batted away right there by the Vikings, number 24, Mackenzie Johns. Williams again will trigger it in. Orioles trying to break free there. They get it in. Jerusalem back to Williams. Fakes out one Cadillac. Skiba, her shot is no good, but she's fouled and she will shoot 2. Foul called on the Vikings, number 24, Mackenzie Johns. .412 remaining in the game. Orioles trail 33-26. Jenna Skiba at the free throw line. First shot up and good. Eight points for Skiba. Orioles trail 33-27. Second attempt up and in and out, no good. Rebound Anderson, and she's fouled. Good hard work on the boards there, the offensive boards by Jordan Anderson. She's going to go to the line and shoot 2. Anderson's first attempt up and good. 7 points for Anderson. Hannah Glanville will report into the Oriole lineup. Second attempt up and good. Oh, off the glass. And then it came down and had enough English on it. Spun around for a little bit and goes through for Jordan Anderson. And now here's a steal by the Orioles. They'll get it to Glanville. Her shot, no good, but she's fouled. Ludington trails now 33-29, cutting into that Cadillac lead. And Hannah Glanville now at the free throw line. 4:01 to go in the game. Glanville's first free throw, up and in and out, no good. 10 team fouls on the Vikings, so anytime the Orioles go to the free throw line the rest of this game, they will be shooting 2. Hannah Glanville's second attempt, trying to bring her Orioles to within 3 points. Up and no good. Rebound to Cadillac. And now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Orioles. Boy, the Ludington's really keeping the game at the east end of Hawley Gym. Methodically cutting into this Cadillac lead. Now a traveling violation called on the Orioles, as the trigger person, you have sometimes where you can run the baseline and other times you cannot, and they get called for a travel right there. So Cadillac now back on the attack. 3:53 to go. They lead 33-29. They'll work it inside to Johns, and then the pass deflected, goes off of Eliana, or actually goes off Jenna Skiba, and it goes out into the main lobby. Cadillac 33, Ludington 29. Girls JV basketball action from Hawley Gym. Cadillac with the basketball. Angel will give it up now to Kaylee Swiger. Swiger to her sister Madison Swiger, who is number 4. Now to Jasmine Angel. Three-pointer up and no good there by Kaylee Swiger. Ball fought for. Jenna Skiba comes up with it for the Orioles, and she'll give it now to McKenna Williams. 3:16 to go in the game. Timeout called by the Ludington Orioles. 3:13 to go in the game. Cadillac 33, Ludington 29, back in 60 seconds here on the OSN.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
We have 3:13 remaining in the game. Ludington basketball, they trail 33-29. Williams will go baseline, and now she's going to be called for the double dribble violation. Rena McMahon checks back into the Cadillac lineup. There's a steal. Williams on the steal, and she's fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Foul called on the Vikings, number 4, Madison Swiger. 3:06 to go. Cadillac 33, Ludington 29. Into the Cadillac lineup, number 12, Hannah Johnson, as Madison Swiger is just fouled out of this ball game. Orioles got to hit their free throws. As cliche as that sounds. First shot, no good. McKenna Williams will take aim at try number 2. Shot is up and no good. Ball deflected. Williams comes up with it. Williams now to Glanville. Now Glanville loses the ball. Actually, they're going to say it was touched by Cadillac last. I think the Orioles might have got a break there. Williams. Nice pass. And the shot overlaid, however, by Jerusalem. Boy, the Orioles got a beautiful pass right there. Just shot was overlaid. Anderson comes up with it for Ludington. She'll give it now to Glanville with 2:48 to go. Now Williams has it. Williams on the dribble drive, and her pass deflected, but it ends up in Anderson's hands. Anderson will go baseline. Now she steps out of bounds, and Cadillac's going to get the ball back. We want to thank Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs. All right, Cadillac with the basketball. Dribble drive, and now a foul going to be called, I believe, on Jordan Anderson. One attempt for the Vikings. The shot is up, and it is no good. A shot put up there, a free throw shot by Kaylee Swiger. Skiba comes away with it now. She'll give it to Williams. 2:20 to go in the game. The Orioles trail 33-29. Nice give and go right there. Anderson, though, is going to draw the foul, much to the chagrin of Cadillac and their fans. They wanted a traveling violation there. It seems like the scoreboard has been stuck at 33-29 for the last 15 minutes. Jordan Anderson at the free throw line for the Orioles. 2:15, still lots of time left in this ball game. The Orioles, again, I've said it a couple times, they got to hit their free throws. First shot, no good by Anderson. Jordan Anderson's second attempt up, and no good. Now we're going to have a foul called on Hannah Glanville. That's the 9th team foul on the Orioles. 2:14 to go. Cadillac 33, Ludington 29. Hey, folks, Lundquist Furniture is West Michigan's largest furniture store, and it is located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call at Lundquist at 231-757-3368. First free throw is up and in for the Vikings, number 10, Jasmine Angel. Angel's second attempt, no good. Rebound deflected there by Jerusalem, right to Skiba. Skiba's pass is picked off there. The Orioles get it back, though. Glanville does. Now to Jerusalem. Ludington trails 34-29. There's a three-pointer shot off the wrong foot right there by Williams. Off the mark. We got a fight for the ball. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow to Cadillac. 1:58 to go in the game. Cadillac 34, Ludington 29. The Orioles were down by a point at the end of one. They were tied up at 15 at the half. They trailed by 4 to begin the fourth quarter, 26-22. They're down 34-29 currently. 1:50 to go in the game. Now there's a turnover for Cadillac, and McKenna Williams has it for the Orioles. Williams on the dribble drive. Her shot, good! McKenna Williams banks it off the glass. A running jumper right there. And we got a three-point game with 1:38 to go. It's a full timeout. Cadillac 34, Ludington 31.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Cadillac, three-point lead over Ludington, 34-31. And we're down to our final 1 minute, 38 seconds to go in this ball game. He's not going to get that check because he's wearing that rotten Rams jersey. All right, here we go. We're back. And there's a foul called on Jordan Anderson of the Orioles. Cadillac 34, Ludington 31, 1:34 to go in this ball game. At the free throw line for the Vikings, number 10, Jasmine Angel. She'll be shooting 2. First shot, good. Eight points for Angel in this game. Vikings now out to a 35-31 lead. Second attempt up and no good. Long rebound there to the Orioles' Eliana Jeruzal. Jeruzal ahead there to Skiba. Skiba now to Jeruzal. She'll go baseline. Nice move there. Just couldn't get the shot, and now we have a foul called on the Orioles. Eliana Jeruzal went baseline, made a really nice move there. Just underlaid the ball. And now a foul called on Ludington with 1:20 left in the game. 4-point Viking lead, 35-31. Foul called on, well, actually, that was Jordan Anderson's 5th foul. She's fouled out of the ball game. On the court for Ludington right now, you have Aaliyah Betts, Aliana Jeruzal, McKenna Williams, Jenna Skiba, and Hannah Glanville. First free throw is up and in for the Vikings. Number 11, that's Claudia Putagros. That's her first point of the game. Second attempt, no good. Rebound, however, to Cadillac. Shot up, no good. Ball fought for. And now Jeruzal comes up with it for the Orioles. Jeruzal shot, no good. Rebound to Cadillac, 1:08 to go in the game. Vikings lead 36-31. Johns now back to Kaylee Swiger. Swiger, Putagros. Now we have a timeout called by Cadillac. 51 seconds remain in the game. Cadillac out to that 5-point lead, 36-31. It's a 30-second timeout. And we want to thank McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports. Both teams in the double bonus. Cadillac has a 5-point lead, 51.3 seconds to go, and the ball belongs to the Cadillac Vikings. Cadillac will get the ball in. Raina McMahon with it. Now over to Swiger. Now there's a steal by Jeruzal. Jeruzal loses her dribble, and now the ball's like a hot potato. Cadillac ends up with it. No, now Cadillac, they did end up with it, but they were out of bounds, actually, when they came up with it. 36 seconds to go. Ludington trails 36-31. Jeruzal will trigger it in to Glanville. Her shot up, no good. And now a Ludington foul. Raina McMahon came up with the ball for the Vikings. Foul called on Hannah Glanville. At the free throw line for Cadillac, number 2, Raina McMahon. Free throw is up and good. 6 points for McMahon. Cadillac 37, Ludington 31. Second attempt is up and no good. We talked about, or I was talking earlier about if Ludington could hit their free throws, and that's been the difference. They trail by 6 right now, 37-31. Still 31 seconds to go. Williams' pass goes right through the fingertips of Aaliyah Betts, and the ball will be turned back over to Cadillac. Triggering the ball in will be Hannah Johnson for the Cadillac Vikings. Raina McMahon with it now. To Swiger, back to McMahon. Deflection right there. Ludington trails by just 6. I'm surprised they're not fouling here. But a lot of time has gone off the clock. Cadillac with 8 seconds to go, and a traveling violation called on the Vikings. 7.5 seconds to go. Cadillac 37, Ludington 31. Orioles will get the ball in. Jerusalem with it. 5 seconds to go. Jerusalem will let the shot fly. No good. 2 seconds, and there's the buzzer. And your final score in girls JV basketball action, the Cadillac Vikings 37, the Ludington Orioles 31. Back in 2 minutes here on the OSN.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym, and the Ludington JV game has just ended with Cadillac defeating the Orioles 37-31. Cadillac outscores Ludington in that fourth quarter by an 11-9 margin. Again, the JV game, Ludington falls to Cadillac 37-31. We want to thank Smith & Eddy, our exclusive post-game sponsor, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business, foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We'll be talking to Oriole coach Dan Mesher here in a bit. Parents' night here tonight. The varsity players' parents and the JV parents are being introduced right now. Scoring tonight for the Ludington Orioles JVs, McKenna Williams with 4 points, 8 for Jordan Anderson, 9 for Eliana Jerusalem, 2 for Hannah Glanville, and Jenna Skiba had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. For Cadillac, 6 points for Raina McMahon, 4 for Madison Swiger, 8 for Jasmine Angel, 1 for Claudia Pudagros, 2 for Hannah Johnson, 2 for Mackenzie Johns, 2 for Ellie Kovacevic, and Kaylee Swiger tonight with 6, 8, 10, 12 points to lead the Vikings. Good JV game. Ludington falls by the score of 37-31, and that's going to, well, actually don't know. That's not going to wrap things up for the Smith & Eddy post-game show because we have to talk to Oriole head coach Dan Mesher, and he'll be coming up here shortly. And we're going to have Kyle Grzinski joining us doing some color commentary for the varsity game. And, of course, we'll have back with us Braden Kronline, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Habman, our OSN camera woman. Parents right now clearing the floor. Parents' night here tonight. They had parents' night on Friday night here for the boys, from what I understand. And, of course, both teams still have their senior nights to come. It's hard to believe it. Seems like we were just in December, and now February is here, and we're staring March Madness right in the face.
It's the best time of year. I love March Madness. Everything gets heightened around this time of year, Scoop.
That's true. And we even got the O-Funk here. So you know what that means. O-Funk here on a Tuesday night.
Hey, it must be a big game. It's Cadillac. Cadillac versus Ludington.
That's right. Our number one non-conference opponent.
I agree with that. I mean, both programs are very similar on the boys' side and the girls' side. So it's always a circle on the calendar of when you're playing the Cadillac Vikings. And we'll see these girls go to work. I know Coach Stowe has them ready to roll, and we got Coach Mesher here.
Coach Mesher's here, and hopefully his eyes aren't blinded by that hideous jersey you're wearing.
I'm loving it.
All right, Coach Dan Mesher. Tough loss for your girls tonight. You're playing a team that mirrors the way your girls, their intensity, the way they play defense, and Cadillac, always a tough game, a tough matchup. Your girls had their chances tonight. It just seemed a cold spell here and there, and the free throws, not hitting the free throws really hurt.
Yeah, we shot a lot of free throws tonight. We were in the bonus nearly all the fourth quarter, so that was great. That's the kind of pressure you need to be able to have at the JV level, to be able to handle it at the varsity level. So great game, and we had chances. I think we missed a lot of layups down low, and we had a lot of unforced turnovers where we just threw the ball in a little bit of a panic. We talked about it, but talking about it isn't good enough. You got to be able to do it in the game.
Boy, early on, McKenna Williams came out there. You talk about some pinpoint passing early on.
You know, she's always been a scorer for us. I mean, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, all the way up. She's scored. And this year, she really needed to distribute, and she's taken on that role. She can score. We need it. But I'll tell you what, that passing has been just outstanding. And she played a great game, great effort. But a lot of learning taking place. We said we've got a young team, and we keep telling the girls that, hey, there's 4 seniors. They're leaving next year. I mean, who's going to step up and fill those roles? You have to be able to handle this type of pressure, because that is, I told the girls, that is a district basketball feel. That kind of intensity, that physicality. But it was a good game. I'm not upset on the effort at all.
But McKenna Williams made some pinpoint passes there. She looked like Joe Burrow. She was so accurate.
I'd have to say Stafford. Sorry, Scoop.
I was going to mention, too, that Jordan Anderson and Eliana Jeruzo both had good games, as well as Jenna Skiba. That's nothing new for you, though, Coach. You've been getting that all season long.
Yeah, I tell you that they all play super hard, and our bench play has been getting better and more consistent. You know, Jeruzo played really well. Skiba played well. Anderson did a lot of great things tonight. So, you know, Glanville's been so consistent.
Yeah, I was going to say Hannah Glanville, too.
They're just consistent. You know, Betts off the bench has been wonderful. And Stowe came off the bench and gave us good minutes. And it's just that feel of being able to feel that pressure and be able to harness it and handle that. We told them, you have to embrace it. Don't be afraid of it. But it's just it takes experience, and that was a game that they gained a lot of valuable experience. Even though it's an L, we'll take a lot more from that than some of the other games.
Oh, sometimes your best games are when you take an L. Nobody likes to lose, but sometimes that's the best learning right there, the best experience. You lose to a good team rather than going out and beating another team by 26 points or 20 points or 18 or whatever. You go out and I'm sure you'll agree with that, Coach.
Yeah. I mean, this was a great, hard-fought game, and they had some physical girls. I mean, they were really physical with Skiba down low. They were physical with Anderson. Maggie came in off the bench and handled that physicality. I mean, she did. Sabrina came in and handled that, but that's what we need, because we can't replicate that in practice unless we're practicing with the varsity.
Mm-hmm.
We just can't get those kind of reps. So
that's the same what you're saying, Coach Mesher. Same thing Coach Stowe said about the Motor City Roundball Classic, when Ludington faced both Heartland and West Bloomfield back-to-back days. And that's their last loss was against West Bloomfield on the 30th of December. West Bloomfield currently the number 1 ranked team in Division 1. Heartland, the number 3 ranked team in Division 1.
Yeah, when we went down there, we knew what we were in for. And it's hard sometimes for the girls at that point when you get beat by 40, and it was unbearable to go through that. It's hard for them to understand the big picture, but we kept telling them, you'll understand down the road. I'll tell you, they bought in, and there's nothing more difficult than we can face. I mean, we played 2 of the top teams in the state, and we're ready for anything. And this will be a district-type feel, and I imagine this will be just like the JV game. Very physical, man-to-man, in your face. and you got to be able to handle the pressure. So I'm excited to see how we handle that because we have played really, really well since December.
Well, Coach, you get to go down and enjoy this one now. Thanks for coming up. We look forward to seeing you on Friday as your team battles Muskegon Catholic.
You bet. Thanks, Scoop.
Thank you, Coach Dan Mesher. His team a tough loss tonight to the Cadillac Vikings by the score of 37-31. And that's going to wrap things up for the Smith & Eddy post-game show. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show for the varsity game coming your way. Stay tuned. Welcome, Ludington Oriole fans, to Ludington Oriole basketball on the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. As tonight, the Ludington Orioles host the Cadillac Vikings, a great rivalry, whether it's girls or boys basketball when it comes to Ludington and Cadillac. Scoop Hansen with you, the voice of the Orioles on the play-by-play call, joined by Kyle Grzinski doing color commentary with me. We also have Braden Kronlein, our OSN WMOM technical engineer, and Julia Habman, the OSN camera woman. And Cadillac in town tonight. The last time these two teams met, Gertzie, was in Kingsley, and Ludington girls won a district championship. It was one heck of a ball game. Went to overtime.
Yeah, that's got to leave a sour taste in your mouth, right? The next time you play them, that's a circle on your calendar, and you want to come out here and beat them. So this is a good measuring stick for districts for both teams. We got the Old Funk Band in here. We got the student section wearing pink tonight.
Parents' night.
There's a lot going on tonight, Scoop.
Yeah, there is. And hopefully you had a nice Valentine's Day yesterday with your wife.
I had a great Valentine's Day after Matt Stafford won the Super Bowl, Scoop. I'm sure you and Michelle had a great time celebrating that Super Bowl win with your Valentines on Monday.
We had a nice dinner last night, but there were no thoughts of Matthew Stafford. I'll let you know that. Yeah.
Scoop. I had to get that dig in as soon as possible.
You know, all you Detroit Lion fans out there, all that Super Bowl win did for Stafford and the Rams was make that the Lions are going to get pick number 32 now in the first round instead of pick 31. You know, they'll get pick 2 with their pick.
Well, I have faith in Brad Holmes, all right? We wanted to wait till the end of the first round for our second pick. Strategy. Anyways,
enough talk about the Super Bowl. Back to the game, the Ludington Orioles and the Cadillac Vikings. And we want to thank our exclusive pregame sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports. Producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And I was about 99.9% sure you were going to wear that gall-darn jersey tonight. Just like you wore it to a Mason County Sports Hall of Fame board meeting not too long back. I said, I'm actually quite flattered, Kyle. You bought that just for me, just to torment me.
Hey, I'm always thinking about you, Scoop.
Yeah. Well, right now we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with Coach Warren Stowe in regards to tonight's ball game. Stay tuned. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. Coach Warren Stowe, your girls go after their 11th straight victory tonight. It won't come easy. They're playing probably their top non-conference rival, the Cadillac Vikings. And although Cadillac just 4-12 on the year and 1-7 in the Big North Conference, they're still a team to be dealt with.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you look at those scores, and we talk about this all the time. I mean, they're losing to Traverse City West 28-26 and 30-25, and all close games. There's only been one game against a really great I've been saying this wrong all week. Maple City.
Maple City Glen Lake.
Yeah, against that team, that was really a lopsided victory. So, or defeat. But yeah, we know we're going to get Cadillac's best. We talked about this after OV. I mean, it's just human nature. You know, we took something away from them last year, and I know that they're going to come in here looking to beat our butts, and we're ready for that. And I'm just excited to get out there and play. This has been a long day. You know, I've been. All of us, I think, when I see the girls in the hallway, we're all anxious. We want to get out there and play.
Cadillac lost heavily to graduation, but they seem to restock every year despite the the dismal record this year. And as you said, Coach, I was checking out their scores today as well too, and they're all like 32 to 28, 38 to 35. Their scores like that.
Yeah, a ton of close games, and I'll talk to Coach Damgard tonight. I mean, that makes you better. You know, I don't want it to be tonight, but they'll win a close game, and it will be because they've been in a lot of close games throughout the year. So, just excited. Like you said, they've reloaded. They've got some young girls, and I don't know their names, but they shoot it well. I mean, it's Cadillac. They've got a great program, and the Jocelyn Seeley, the left-handed forward, she's been playing with that group that graduated since she was a freshman up on varsity. So we've got our hands full with all of them.
Tonight, it'll be nice to have. You did have your full complement of players back at OV the other night, and notice Annie Klein got in there, got lots of playing time, as did Emma McKinley. But they got to be make you feel great as a coach when you have your full complement at your disposal.
Yeah, it does. It's a huge benefit to us to have those girls in there. I've got Emma in class, so I'm checking in with her all the time, and Annie pops her head in, and I talked to her today, and she said, Coach, I'm ready to go. I can do whatever you need. So no limitations for them. They've done a really good job, just as Abby and Annie did at the beginning of the year, of taking care of their body. And that's hard for a high school age kid. I think about myself in high school. I probably wouldn't have been icing and wrapping and going to treatment and all of those things. Coach Simons would have just taped me up underneath the bleachers and we would have called it good. So I'm proud of them, and it'll be nice to have them back in. Disposal,
probably not the correct word there, but I think all the listeners will know what I meant on that. Big game at Orchard View from Emma got playing time, but from Riley Stone.
Yeah, she played a great game, and that's what we need from Riley. Riley, we need our guards to continue to try to generate offense, and we talked about that last week. But for Riley, especially getting out into the open court, turning her defense into offense, because she's such a defensive threat, just like a lot of the girls we have. And then when she comes open off a ball screen, or she's open against a zone, just like Orchard View, she hit a three at the top of the key. That's a great shot for her off a couple passes. She's worked really, really hard to get her stroke down, and it's nice to see that she's confident in stepping up and taking those shots.
And that, Coach, you're going to get points every game from your front line of Olivia Lynn, Keelan Laird, and also Ryan Rohr. So when you start getting points from your guards, that's just an added bonus, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. I don't have a number, but Coach Mesher and I have talked. Is there a magic number that we can get from our guards collectively, all of them, Riley, Annie, Abby, Emma, Carly, Jocelyn, to say, okay, if we get that, we know what we're going to get from Keelan and Ryan and Olivia, and we can put that on top of it, that will help us out tremendously.
And your starting lineup tonight?
Carly Mesher at the 1, Abby Banster at the 2, Riley Stone at the 3, Ryan Rohr at the 4, and Keelan Laird at the 5.
Excellent, Coach. Good luck tonight. You and the girls go out and have a great time tonight. Get a win over Cadillac, and we'll talk to you after the ball game.
Yeah, we're going to try. Thanks for being here. Go O's.
Welcome back to Hall A Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Havman, and Gertzie, Cadillac Vikings, and Coach Stowe has warned against it several times. He goes, don't look at that overall record as an indicator. Cadillac out of the Big North Conference, 4-12 this year overall, and they're just 1-7 in that tough Big North Conference. But you look at the scores, all very low scoring, all close ball games, except for the one loss to Saginaw Heritage, as well as to, they lost by 20 to Essexville Garber. They also lost by 25 to Saginaw Heritage, and they lost to Maple City Glen Lake. But all three of those teams, very good teams they lost to. The rest of those games, particularly in the Big North, very close, low-scoring games.
Yeah, you got Traverse City, the Traverse City Central, Traverse City West, Petoskey. I mean, those are good teams, and that's when you really up your level when you're playing these tough teams. And I would say that this conference for Cadillac is better than Ludington's conference, the competition at least, and that's going to prepare them for down the road. So, like you said, throw out the records. It doesn't necessarily mean anything when you're 4-12. You can come in and beat a good Ludington team. That can set you up for success to end the year.
Exactly. And, they would like nothing more than to defeat Ludington after the Orioles knocked them out last year in the district championship game.
for sure.
After Cadillac had defeated the Orioles during the regular season.
It's always been a back and forth battle, Cadillac, Ludington, in the girls and in the boys. I mean, it goes both ways. I mean, both of these schools want to beat each other, that's for sure.
We want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Pure Marquette Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. And folks, if you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. We'd like to give a shout out to Donnie, who is works at Mickey D's McDonald's. I used to call it Mickey D's back in the 80s. You know Donnie, big Oriole fan.
Yep.
And he's a tremendous, as I mentioned, a tremendous Ludington Oriole fan. Loves watching the broadcast, the telecast on the Oriole Sports Network, and listening on WMOM as well. So Donnie, you get a shout out from Scoop, from Gertzie, from Braden, and from Julia. Enjoy tonight's telecast of the Orioles and the Vikings. Donnie watching the game on YouTube.
All right, Donnie. I remember Donnie back in school. If it's the same Donnie I'm thinking of, he does a heck of a heel kick, man.
Yeah,
hey,
I think
Donnie, it's good to hear from you, man.
Chris says he walks past WMOM pretty much every day as well, too. And Chris has socialized with him quite a bit as well.
Good for Don.
Yep. Okay, we got the Orioles and the Vikings getting set for action. And at this time, we are going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have the PM Builders starting lineups coming your way here on the OSN and WMOM. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym, and I just want to make one thing clear here. I never was a Matthew Stafford hater. I'll leave the subject alone. I just never was a big fan of his. I never really liked him that much. I was never a hater. I just don't like that the Lions let him go and what they did to Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson.
All right.
So that's the case that I have on that. And it's not true that the Lions didn't go out and get weapons for Stafford. They did draft Eric Ebron instead of taking Aaron Donald.
Back to the game.
Or
Scoop.
Odell Beckham. There. I just wanted to get that
forever.
off my chest. Now back to the game. Okay. We thank PM Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. And here are your starters for the Cadillac Vikings, coached by Kip Damgard. Starting at the guards, number 3, Lydia Shamanek, and she is a 5'5" senior. The other guard, number 5, Kendall Chopry, and she's a 5'6" senior. The third guard, number 11, Ashlyn Lundquist, a 5'5" senior. The center, number 25, Anna Whipple, a 5'9" senior. And the forward, number 24, Jocelyn Seeley, a 5'8" junior. Again, the Vikings 4-12 on the season, 1-7 in the Big North Conference. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, starting at the guards, number 2, Riley Stone, a sophomore. Number 20, Abby Banstra, a senior. And number 25, Carly Mesher, a sophomore. The forwards, number 5, Ryan Rohr, a senior. And number 44, Keelan Laird, a junior. The Orioles 12-4 on the season, 7-1 in the Lakes 8 Conference. currently tied with West Michigan Christian for the conference lead, and the Orioles going for their 11th straight victory tonight, Gertzie.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Anytime you can get 11 wins in a row, and I don't care what kind of basketball it is, that's extremely impressive. And they have a great conference record. Now we have a good non-conference opponent, like we said throughout the records. Anytime Ludington, Cadillac go down and play each other, it's going to be a good game.
By the way, my favorite Rams quarterback of all time, Vince Ferragamo and Kurt Warner. Yeah, I have to say I like them both. All right, here we go. Ludington wins the tip. Riley Stone with the ball. She wears number 2. And now we have a palming violation right off the bat. That's a call you don't see called that often, Gertzie.
No, that was a pretty quick call. I think she did palm a little bit. She was waiting for that screen to get set up before she came off of it. So it was a pretty good call. Quick turnover.
All right, Cadillac with the basketball, and that's number 11, Ashlyn Lundquist. Not sure if she's related to Trent Lundquist or not. We'll have to ask Trent about that when we see him next. Gertzie, you'll probably see him before I will.
I'll shoot him a text.
All right, here comes Cadillac now. That's Lydia Shamanek with it. Shamanek now back out to Ashlyn Lundquist. She'll take the shot. Good, three-pointer for Ashlyn Lundquist. And Cadillac takes an early 3-0 lead here over the Orioles. 7:24 to go in the opening quarter. Mesher with it now. Carly Mesher now to Riley Stone. Stone will go baseline, and her pass is deflected there out of bounds. It'll remain with the Orioles. Riley Stone had her best offensive performance of the year last Friday at Orchard View with a nice 12-point performance.
Yeah, Riley's very athletic, and it's tough for girls to match up with her because she's got that length. She's very long, and when she gets aggressive, she's hard to guard.
Kind of the same build as Emma McKinley of the Orioles.
Absolutely. They look very similar.
Yep. All right, now Ryan Rohr over to Carly Mesher. Mesher will get a pick right there from Rohr. Mesher will fake the 3, give it to Keelan Laird. Laird now to Banstra, and Banstra loses the ball out of bounds, and it'll be Cadillac basketball.
There's a couple unforced errors. I mean, 2 possessions start the game. He didn't even get a shot up, and 2 turnovers. I know Warren Stowe's going to, or Coach Stowe, I should say, is going to get them tightened up here by the end of the game. We'll put a little pressure on them now.
Okay, with the ball for Cadillac, number 11, Ashlyn Lundquist. Lundquist guarded there by Stone. Now she'll give the ball up to Jocelyn Seeley. Back to Lundquist. Lundquist guarded there by Stone. Now to Lydia Shamanek. Shamanek gives it up to Anna Whipple. Whipple gets the basket, and Cadillac has a quick 5-0 lead. Laird with it now.
They need some points. 3 turnovers in a row, Scoop.
Boy, this is not a good... This Coach Stowe cannot be happy about this start for his Orioles.
Yeah, you get another bucket here, it's going to be a quick timeout.
And like you said, too, Gertzie, those were 3 unforced.
Absolutely.
Yep. Okay, Cadillac on the attack. They're going to call a foul there, and Ryan Rohr. Looked like she got a good majority of the ball right there.
Yeah, it could have been on the follow through, but I mean, those are tough fouls. They broke our press, and when you break the press, a lot of times you get open looks.
Anna Whipple at the free throw line for Cadillac. She misses the first attempt. She wears number 25, a 5'9" senior. 6:21 to go, opening quarter. Ludington trails Cadillac 5-0. Second shot, short, and a rebound to Abby Banstra. Abby will never get an easier rebound than that one, Gertzie.
No, that was pretty easy. Everybody was boxed out.
Yeah. All right. Carly Mesher with it. Mesher will go baseline. She'll kick it now to Stone. Now to Banstra will take the 3. No good. Rebound fought for, and coming away with it for Cadillac, Jocelyn Seeley. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime show manager in the spotlight, and that is Katarina Zabrancha. And I learned to pronounce her name the correct way. There's another 3-pointer for Cadillac. And getting that basket, number 5, Kendall Choprai. Cadillac out to an 8-0 lead with 5:38 to go in this opening quarter.
Yeah, Coach Stowe's got to get a timeout here pretty soon and rally the troops. I mean, if this gets to a 10-point lead, you don't want to get too far in the hole, and then it's going to take a while to get back.
And like Coach Stowe was saying, do not look at that record of Cadillac. Now a foul will be called on the Vikings. 5:35 to go in the opening quarter, 8-0. Cadillac out to a quick lead.
They've got to play inside out. Down low, we have such a height advantage with Keelan, and they need to make sure that they're getting the ball. Same thing with Rohr down here. Give it to her.
There we go. Rohr shot, no good. Put back, good. Look at the power there, Ryan Rohr, her strength.
Keep giving it to Ryan and Keelan down low. there's a mismatch there, and then work inside out.
Keelan, or I should say Ryan, missed up her, or followed up her first shot, which she missed. She cans a second one on pure strength right there. And the Orioles on the board finally. They trail 8-2, but now a foul called.
It was on Abby Banstra.
On Abby Banstra.
Yeah, she hacked her pretty hard right there. Just got to play defense without fouling.
Kendall Chopry at the line for Cadillac. Her first free throw is no good.
At least we put them on the line. They haven't made any free throws. I mean, they're 0 for 3 from the line so far.
Looks like at the west end, Gertzie, the netting is going to have to be replaced real soon here.
Too many dunks.
Yeah. There's a missed free throw rebound to Keelan Laird. Carly Mesher in a hurry. Now she's 1-on-3. Oh, wow. Carly Mesher said heck with it. She took it like a 1-on-3 right there, and she gets the basket.
That was awesome. A very aggressive play by Carly and took it coast to coast.
Now we have a block by the Orioles. Orioles trail 8-4. I was really surprised the aggressiveness on Carly's part right there. I thought she might slow it up for her teammates, but she said, I'm taking it. She saw something she really liked right there and went up against 3 Vikings.
She knew the team needed a spark, and she's giving it to them right now.
Now Cadillac nails another 3. They're going to have to get out on number 11, Ashlyn Lundquist. That's 2 threes for her, and Cadillac leads 11-4.
Yeah, that's got to be part of the scouting report.
Mesher now will give it to Banstra. Now to Stone. Stone in the lane, shot up, no good. Tipped. Rebound, Stone, shot, no good, but she's fouled. And this is what we saw at Orchard View the other night, the way that Riley Stone was very aggressive on the offensive end.
She's so wiry and she's so quick. Like, her double bounce is very impressive, where she'll go up, don't get a rebound, go up again. And you don't see that a lot in the girls' game, which is awesome.
Stone's first free throw, in and out, no good. Into the Oriole lineup, number 35, Olivia Lynn. Olivia's a junior. Also checking in for the Orioles, number 10, Annie Klein, who is a junior. Second attempt for Stone is up and good.
Let's get in our full court press here, see what we got.
Ludington
look for a trap. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right.
Here we go.
Oh, yep, that caused a Cadillac turnover right there. Ludington trails 11-5, 4:31 to go in this opening quarter. You called it, Gertzie. You said, let's see what Ludington comes out defensively.
Got to get that trap going. Put some pressure on these girls. Have your defense turn into offense.
Rohr will get the ball into Klein. Annie Klein wears number 10 to Olivia Lynn. Lynn has the ball now. She's going to be called for the foul.
It's a frustration foul right there, Scoop.
Cadillac quick to the ball.
Mm-hmm. They're playing good defense, but we're not making it too difficult on them with some of the turnovers that we've had so far.
Orioles trail 11-5, 4:17 to go in the opening quarter. On the drive for the Vikings, Jocelyn Seeley. Now there's a pass intercepted by Klein. She'll get it ahead to Banstra. Abby Banstra still with it. Banstra now in trouble, gives it up to Laird. Laird fighting for it. Keelan Laird will take it down the lane. A nice move. Oh, she overlaid it, though. She did everything right there, Gertzie.
Yeah.
Just too much on the shot. Overlaid it, and here come the Vikings with an 11-5 lead, 3:47 to go. Banstra almost had herself a steal there, but getting the ball back for the Vikings, Jocelyn Seeley.
I think Laird didn't realize how open she was after she drove.
Lydia Shamanek with it. Shamanek, her shot up, no good. Rebound, Banstra fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball, possession arrow to Cadillac, I believe. Into the Oriole lineup, number 23, Emma McKinley. In for Cadillac, number 2, Madeline Dickerson. And also checking in, number 23, Olivia Smith. Smith is a 5'8" junior. Dickerson a 5'3" junior. There's a shot up, no good there by Seeley. However, she gets the ball back, blocked out of bounds there by Keelan Laird.
Yeah, Ludington's deep. I mean, you got Klein, Emma McKinley coming off the bench, as well as Olivia Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got some depth there that you can really get these Cadillac girls running, get them tired.
Vikings get the ball in. There's a three-point attempt. That's going to be off the mark right there, and the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball. Putting the shot up was Ashlyn Lundquist, trying for her third 3 of the first quarter.
When you're feeling it, Scoop, you just got to keep shooting.
Exactly. Annie Klein has the ball for the Orioles. Now Klein has the ball stolen. Jump ball, I believe. Possession arrow to the Orioles.
Yeah, I know Annie Klein's not going to be happy with herself on that turnover. That's just, as a point guard, just you're setting up your plays, getting the offense into a rhythm, and then you just got a little lazy there.
Rohr will get the ball into Lynn. Nice pass to Lynn. Oh, she underlaid it, though. Boy, oh, boy, the Orioles have missed some point-blank shots, Gertzie, here in this first quarter.
That was a great sideline out-of-bounds play, too. It was a great screen, and she was wide open. Just laid off the backboard and put it in.
All right, Cadillac on the attack. Madeline Shamanek with the ball right now. She wears number 12. She's a 5'6" sophomore. She'll give it up to Ashlyn Lundquist. Back to Jocelyn Seeley. Now a foul called on Emma McKinley. Ludington trails 11-5, 2:40 to go. The Orioles have won 10 games in a row, trying to make it 11 with a win over Cadillac here. And this is a team they're going to more than likely see in the districts. There's a nice block by Olivia Lynn, and Lynn gets the ball back. She'll give it now to Annie Klein. The district's going to be here, too, Gertzie, in Ludington, the girls.
A little home court advantage.
Nice pass. There we go. Give the assist to Annie Klein and give the basket to Olivia Lynn.
Beautiful pick and roll right there. They're on a 1-2-2 full court press with, here's your trap.
Orioles now they force a turnover. The Oriole defense there. They trail 11-7. And nice, methodically, the Orioles getting back into this game, Gertzie.
Yeah, that's nice to see that. When you get down big, you're not threatened. You know what your offense is. You just continue to get into it and slowly, methodically, as you said, come back.
All right. Keelan Laird with the ball. Laird to Rohr. What are we going to have here? That was interesting. It looked like it went off Ryan Rohr's back right there and ended up with Annie Klein, and they're going to call a foul on the Vikings.
Yeah, it was probably an inadvertent whistle a little bit there.
I think they're going to call it on Madeline Dickerson. That's the third team foul on Cadillac. 2:03 to go. Klein with it now to Rohr. Rohr, a little turnaround, no good. Rebound by Emma McKinley, however. McKinley will give it to Laird. Keelan now to Annie Klein. She goes baseline and ball knocked out of bounds there by the Vikings, number 12, Madeline Shamanek.
One thing that I've noticed this whole first quarter is anytime we drive right baseline, we're looking to, it's called the drift, and we're just throwing it jumping out of bounds. Teams are going to catch on to that. We're going to get a lot of turnovers from that.
Now Olivia Lynn's called for the travel.
You got to look to score when you're driving, like Carly Mescher did that one time. If we're just going to continue to penetrate and then drift and pass it down the baseline, we're going to turn the ball over too much.
Good point, Gertzie. Okay, Cadillac with the basketball. 1:41 to go in this opening quarter. Ludington trails by 4, 11-7. Lydia Shamanek with it. Now to Madeline Shamanek. Back to Lydia Shamanek. She'll give it up now to Gracie Tweedle, who's checked into the game. Tweedle, a 5'8" senior. Cadillac just about got nailed for the traveling violation right there. There's a three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Ryan Rohr with 1:11 to go in this opening quarter. She'll give it to Laird, now back to Rohr. Ryan with it on the left-hand dribble. Now she'll go to the right hand. Now she sees something she likes. Nice move, underlaid. Rebound Lynn, no good. Ball batted away. Now the shot put up and no good. And the Orioles 4 attempts at it, and now we're going to have a foul called on Keelan Laird for over the back.
Yeah, it's a good call over the back. We got to put some of those guppies away. A lot of times when we get our rebound, we don't realize how open we are. If Emma McKinley took a second, establish yourself and go up, it's easy buckets.
We had another number of good looks there, both Emma McKinley and Olivia Lynn.
Absolutely.
Now, Abby Banstra's checked back into the Oriole lineup. You got Banstra out there now with McKinley, Rohr, Lynn, and Laird. So the Orioles got their big team out there right now, their tall team.
I was going to say, they got some bigs right now.
Yeah. 35 seconds to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles trail 11-7. They have kept Cadillac scoreless for quite some time. Now the ball comes free and ends up in Abby Banstra's hands. McKinley now. McKinley, nice pass to Lynn. Shot up, good. There we go. Olivia Lynn with the basket. Nice pass there from Emma McKinley. And the Orioles only trail now by 2 points, 11-9.
Great look there by Emma McKinley. Olivia Lynn did a great job filling the lane, too.
The big thing, though, is, Gertzie, the way the Oriole defense has clamped down on Cadillac here at the end of this first quarter. And we hit the buzzer here, and after 8 minutes of play at Hawley Gym, your score, the Cadillac Vikings 11, the Ludington Orioles 9. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. Please call Scott at 231-398-7463 to discuss your future products. Pure Marquette Builders is proud to support Ludington Oriole Athletics. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Ludington trails Cadillac 11-9 at the end of one, scoring for the Vikings 3 points for Kendall Chopry and 6 points for Ashlyn Lundquist and 2 points for Anna Whipple. For the Orioles, a point for Riley Stone, 2 for Ryan Rohr, 2 for Carly Mesher, and 4 points for Olivia Lynn. Cadillac basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. They trigger the ball in to Jocelyn Seeley. Now they'll get it over to Lydia Shamanek. Shamanek with it, and good defense by Ryan Rohr. They'll dish it out. And now in the corner, here comes a shot. No good. That was put up by Shamanek. However, a long rebound to the Vikings. Now a steal there by Riley Stone. Riley showing her athleticism, and here come the Orioles up the court. Abby Banstra with it now. Banstra loses control, gets the ball back to Olivia Lynn. Lynn now to Riley Stone. Stone will dribble drive, shot up, no good. Too hard off the backboard right there. And coming away with it for the Vikings, Jocelyn Seeley.
Riley does a great job penetrating. She just got to work on her finishing a little bit. A lot of times it feels like she's just chucking it up
Watch out
there.
when she gets a shooting touch, huh, Gertzie?
Oh, my gosh. She'd be a great She is a good basketball player. But she can finish, man.
Cadillac basket there by number 25, Anna Whipple. They lead 13-9, and that's Cadillac's first basket in quite some time. They got that 11 in a hurry.
We've tightened up. Ooh, good drive.
Good job. I like seeing much more aggressive Carly Mesher.
Yeah, she's doing a great job taking it to the hole. We know she can shoot. Now she's starting to take it to the hole, and she's probably one of the shorter girls out there, but she's not afraid. Love it.
Folks, you're going to want to listen to the halftime interview, the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime interview I did with Oriole manager. And first shot there, no good by Mesher. The Oriole manager, Caterina Sablancia. From Italy.
It's fun to say.
Yep. She even talked a little bit in her native tongue towards the end of the interview.
That's cool. Yeah, those managers are important.
Yep. Second to Mesher misses both free throws, and here come the Vikings with the ball. Number 5, Kendall Chopry. Now they'll give it up to number 3, Lydia Shamanek. I'm sorry. I've been pronouncing that wrong. All right, Cadillac still with the ball. Again, they lead 13-9, 6:26 to go in the opening half. Now we're going to have a foul called on the Orioles, number 25, Carly Mesher. 6th-team foul on Ludington.
I know she's not going to like that call, but she was moving a little bit before she was set, and it was probably a good block call, but anytime you sacrifice your body, you take a hit, you want it to be charged, obviously.
First free throw, no good by number 24, Jocelyn Seeley. This game is playing out the script, Gertzie. I think everybody's expecting a low-scoring, tight ball game.
Yeah, and that's what favors probably the Vikings, to be honest, and that's you hang around long enough, you never know what's going to happen at the end of games.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Keelan Laird. She'll outlet it now to Ryan Rohr. That was Jocelyn Seeley at the free throw line for the Vikings. Rohr will give it now to Abby Banstra inside to Laird, and she couldn't handle it right there. Another turnover by the Orioles.
Yeah, I know post feeds usually should be bounce passes, but she was open right there. Keelan needs to catch that ball.
Cadillac 13, Ludington 9. The Vikings led by just 2 at the end of the first quarter, 11-9. A nice throw. Abby Banstra steps in and picks off that pass. That was Madeline Dickerson with the pass right there. Now Mesher will slow up her dribble. Good job there. Now her pass sails out of bounds. And she was trying to get that ball to Ryan Rohr, but Ryan was not looking. She was actually not cutting that way either.
Yeah, that's another unforced error right there. And Carly Mesher's got to use her left hand a little bit more. She does a great job penetrating with her right. You got to be able to cross over to your left right there.
We're seeing the Orioles do things they normally do not do, Gertzie. And now Cadillac turns the ball over to Ludington. So we're seeing it both ways, but we're seeing some very uncharacteristic Oriole turnovers, and give credit to the Cadillac defense on that.
Definitely, but we're very fortunate that our defense is keeping us in it.
Yep, exactly. Mesher with it now to Laird. Keelan Laird, and that's an ill-advised pass right there from Keelan, trying to get that ball to Riley Stone. It was picked off, and here come the Vikings.
Yeah, turnovers again, Scoop. It's got to be boss with the ball.
There's a long three-point. Oh, and nailed Kendall Chopry. And that three-pointer came basically, that came from Tinkham Avenue.
Yeah, that was a deep three.
That was
impressed.
A deep three by Kendall Chopry. And we have a timeout on the floor. Ludington trails 16-9 back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
5:13 to go in this opening half. Ludington trails 16-9. Carly Mesher with the ball. Now a foul will be called on Cadillac's number 2, Madeline Dickerson. We want to thank Pierre Marquette Builders, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. All right, Abby Banstra with the basketball. She'll give it up now to Riley Stone. Stone at the free throw line. Back to Keelan Laird. Keelan, nice give and go to Abby Banstra. She loses the ball, gets it back, and now she's going to be fouled. That's 2 quick fouls on the Vikings, Madeline Dickerson.
Yeah, we got to be a little more consistent on the offensive end. It's still a sloppy possession.
Yes.
We got bailed out with the foul.
6 team fouls on both teams right now.
We're playing too much on the perimeter, Scoop. We have too many good bigs to not be going inside out.
There we go. Ryan Rohr in the paint.
Get up.
Rohr's now going to dish it back to Banstra for the 3. No good. Rebound Cadillac.
They look good.
Kendall Chopry with the rebound right there. Give Cadillac's defense a lot of credit there on Ryan Rohr. Looked like she was going to have a fairly easy 2 right there, or a fairly easy look there, Gertzie, and just didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, but that's inside out. That's good basketball.
Oh, yeah, Abby had a nice shot right there. She had a good look at it, just off the mark.
Yep, straight on, just a little long.
All right, 4:22 left in the half. It's going to be Oriole basketball. Into the Ludington lineup, number 23, Emma McKinley. Number 10, Annie Klein. And seeing her first action of the night, number 12, Jocelyn Austin, who is a senior. Orioles trail 16-9. Ludington has not scored a point yet in this second quarter. Ryan Rohr with the ball. Rohr will give it now to Jocelyn Austin. Austin has the ball poked away. There's a steal for the Vikings. And going in for two, number 5, Kendall Chopry.
Yeah, we got to quit turning the ball over, Scoop, if we want to stay in this game.
Yeah. Orioles now down by 9. They'll work it into Roar. Roar, nice move, shot up, no good, overlaid it. And now here come the Vikings again. Boy, the cold shooting Ludington Oriole team combined with the turnovers, and again, give Cadillac's defense some credit, but these turnovers and really forced Ludington into Siberia.
Yeah, I mean, I give Ryan Roar credit, though. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
You keep going down low. Those are high percentage shots that'll start falling.
Now here's a shot from the far baseline. That one was a moonbeam right there. Cadillac with a long rebound. Vikings lead 18-9, 3:18 to go in the opening half.
Yeah, there's too much standing around on defense, too, when you get down low. You got to be active to go to rebound.
Look at that steal by Keelan Laird right there. She'll get it ahead now to Ryan Roar. The Cadillac, now Roar's going to be fouled right there, but that steal by Keelan Laird, the Cadillac player there, was trying to pass the ball and ended up passing it and just didn't realize how tall Keelan was.
Right, it looked like he got it right in the beak.
Yeah. All right, we have 3 minutes and 1 second remaining in this opening half. Ludington trails 18-9. Orioles scoreless thus far in this second quarter.
Yeah, something's going on at the bench. I don't know if there was some water on the floor or what was going on, or maybe somebody said something.
Well, at the line for the Orioles, Ryan Roar.
While they get this figured out, we got this LHS softball, the cannon bottle drive. There's 2 ways to donate. You can schedule a pickup, so you can call Sierra Holmes at 231-794-9936 or Maggie Bates at 233-5959 to schedule a pickup, or you can drop it off at Peterson Auditorium in the lobby, February 19, 2022, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Oh, there we go. You know, Ryan Roar missed the front end of that one-on-one. Rebound, however, to Keelan Laird, and she kisses it off the glass for her first points of this ball game, and were those much needed.
Hopefully that sparks us a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's get us going here. Let's get some turnovers that turn into points.
Well, that possession all started with Keelan Laird's steal. And now Ludington trails 18-11 with 2:34 to go in this opening half. There's a miss by Cadillac and a rebound by Ryan Roar.
Yeah, and those rebounds, you got to push it up. You got to look up, pass, get a fast break point. Good.
Oh, nice, nice. Beautiful pass. You're right there. Ryan Roar with the assist. Keelan Laird with the bucket. And as you said, Gertzie, hopefully that was the spark that ignites things.
Yep.
That basket prior by Keelan Laird, who's got 4 quick points in the last 12 seconds or so. There's a shot. There's a grab right there. 2:02 to go. The Orioles have cut into the Cadillac lead now. Cadillac 18, Ludington 13. 1:55 to go in this opening half. Jocelyn Austin with the ball. Austin now over to Roar. Roar inside to Laird. Laird shot up. No good. Rebound Roar. Roar will kick it back out to Klein. 3-pointer. No good. Rebound Cadillac. 2 great looks there for the Orioles.
Awesome looks. I would like to see Ryan Roar go back up with that and draw a foul, but she kicked it out to a wide open 3, so you can't complain.
Annie had a good look at that one there.
Yes, she did.
Just off the mark. Ludington trailing 18-13, but the Orioles doing a much better job on their passing the last few possessions. There's a shot put up off the mark there by Cadillac's Jocelyn Seeley, and the Orioles have it with 1:16 to go in the opening half.
Let's see if we get this down to at least a 2-point game, Scoop, going into halftime. We would be feeling pretty good.
Ryan Roar with it. Roar now to Laird. Tried that old Wonder Twin powers right there, that give and go, but it didn't work. Cadillac wasn't biting on it. Laird kicks it out. Austin, her shot, no good, but she draws the foul.
All right, go to the line, make your free throws. And off the second free throw, if it's a make, get into our press, get a turnover, and get it down to a 2-point game.
While we're thinking about it, we want to congratulate Ludington's Nikolai the Beast Kerr, who advances to the individual wrestling regionals with a 39-7 record. He placed 4th in the division on the districts this past weekend.
Good for him.
First free throw up and good by Jocelyn Austin.
All right, let's make this one. Let's get into our press.
Jocelyn's second attempt, no good. Roar batted it, kept it alive, and her pass goes 5-hole there, and actually ending up with it, Keelan Laird. And what do we have, a jump ball here? That's where you get players injured right there, Gertzie. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Orioles.
Yeah, you get your arm in there the wrong way and get twisted pretty good.
Olivia Lynn checks into the Oriole lineup, so they've got the triple towers out there now. Ryan Rohr, Olivia Lynn, and Keelan Laird are joined by Annie Klein and Emma McKinley. They'll get it into Klein. Now to Laird, back to Klein. 45 seconds to go. McKinley, Rohr, and the ball batted out of bounds, and it's going to be Cadillac basketball.
Cadillac may have tipped that before it actually landed out of bounds, but
Close either way.
not a good possession by us.
Orioles trail by 4, 18-14. 38 seconds to go in this opening half.
Get a trap. Good hands.
Sealy, there's a steal by Laird. Now to Klein. Annie Klein with the ball. 25 seconds to go in the opening half. Laird with it now to Klein. Klein cross-court pass to Emma McKinley. McKinley now to Laird. Laird will give it up to Annie Klein. Annie Klein pressured. She'll give it now to Ryan Rohr. 10 seconds. McKinley. McKinley goes baseline. Shot up. Oh, in and out. No good. 4 seconds to go. Cadillac trying to get a shot off here before the end of the half. They will. No good. And your score at the half. A very low-scoring game. Defensive-minded. Your score, the Cadillac Vikings 18, the Ludington Orioles 14. Back in 60 seconds here on the OSN and WMOM.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Scoop Hansen, Kyle Grzinski, Braden Kronline, Julia Habman, the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with WMOM. We thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Now, I was over here the other night. I had a very interesting and fun interview with Oriole manager Katarina Stobrancha, and we're going to take a listen to that right now, folks. She is the Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight for tonight's game. That manager is Katarina Stobrancha.
Yes, that was
Did I
good.
get it right, Katarina?
Yeah, Katarina Stobrancha.
Very good.
Really good.
Very good. Katarina is the Orioles manager. She is a foreign exchange student from Italy. And tell the watchers out there what part of Italy you are from.
So my town is named Monte Cassiano. It's in the region of Marche. It's in the central part, east coast, so near the sea.
What have you liked the most about being the manager for the Ludington Orioles girls varsity basketball team?
I think I never played a team sport in Italy, so being around with girls of my age, sharing moments, even bad ones, and supporting each other is all new to me, and it's really, really fun. I like knowing that even if I have a problem, I have someone having my back.
Okay, and you told me something very interesting earlier, Katarina. You said that over in Italy, there are no high school sports.
No, basically high school and sports are two different things. There are clubs, and you play a sport for the whole year, so just one season basically. And basketball is not that big. Like the teams, a female team is an hour and a half far from me. That's the nearest one that I have.
Wow. Now, you were telling me that over in Italy, one of the most popular sports is what we call here in America soccer, but over in Italy it's called football, correct?
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
Okay.
Everyone plays soccer even females know how some moves. So that's what I like.
What would you say is your favorite part about being the manager for this Ludington Girls varsity basketball team?
I like watching games because it's new for me. I like taking stats. I like being around the girls, helping the coach. I like everything because I never done something like that. So that's fun.
And what do you think of Coach Warren Stowe?
I like him. It really gave me an opportunity when I really needed one because I was new here. I was just arrived. I need some friends, and it made me the manager. So I'm really grateful.
And you're managing a really good Ludington team. They've won 10 games in a row. And tell the watchers out there, you even got to play in a game here recently.
Yeah, that was really exciting. I can go back to my home and say, hey, I played a basketball high school game.
What would you say, Katerina, is your favorite restaurant in Ludington and why?
So the first time that I arrived, I went to Sportsman. So that was my favorite because it's the first one.
Did you have pizza there?
No. I don't really love pizza here in America. I'll try American food, but not the Italian version.
You're right. You and I, but we've talked a few times. I was stationed in Italy while I was in the Navy. I was in La Maddalena, Sardinia, Italy. And when I first went over there, I had this idea of pizza just being everything on it and the kitchen sink and the whole 9 yards. And I got over there. And by the time I left there, I really loved Italian pizza. Now I crave it here in America, and it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, everything is different. It's not better. It's just how we made it that's different. And I grew up with that kind of pizza, so changing it right now, I don't think it's a great idea.
What would you say is your favorite sports movie?
So the movie about Pelé, the soccer player, just because I like the messages that it sends, that you can build yourself, start from scratch, and become the biggest player ever.
He was only 16 or 17 when he led Brazil to a World Cup championship, and incredible. I think the movie you're talking about is called The Beautiful Game. It's a really, really good movie. I wanted to ask you what your hobbies are.
So I like reading. I play the piano. I play the electric bass because I went to a musical school. I think TV series, of course. I don't like hanging out with my friends. I don't like anything really crafty because I'm not good at it. But yeah, that's it.
Your favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
So in Italy, I do a scientific high school just about science and math. So here, of course, my favorite teacher is Miss Stone, and FSD is my class.
What would you say has been your favorite thing about being a foreign exchange student here in Ludington, Michigan?
I think the nature. Michigan is beautiful, and I like the landscapes. And I love trying different things. Everything is so different from Italy. And everything is new. Everything is a new experience. And it's just fun. When you don't know something, it's always a surprise.
Your plans for spring sports, and did you play any sport? You just got here just for the basketball, right? So you didn't play anything in the spring. So you have plans for the fall? I'm sorry, for the spring. We're looking back at the fall. I'm getting you confused here.
I might play soccer. Well, we'll see. Because I played track in Italy, so I don't know. If I want to try something new, I will do soccer.
And do you have a role model or somebody that you look up to?
My role model is not just one person. I think the whole team. Because since the first time that I arrived here, they've been helping me with everything. They always got a second to explain me the exercise. So just to be as kind as they were with me would be crazy for me.
Now, your future plans, Katerina, you have told me this is your senior year here as a foreign exchange student, but when you go back to Italy, I'll let you explain the rest.
So we do 5 years high schools. So here I'm a senior, down there I'm a junior, so I will have a 5th year of high school, and then I will try to get into med school.
Okay.
That's my dream.
That's a good dream. That's a very good dream, and a very good goal to have. Now, anybody watching or listening to tonight's broadcast that you'd like to say hello to, and you're more than welcome to say in your native language.
So, ciao mamma, ciao babbo, ciao Savi, ciao nonna, vi voglio bene, spero che mi stiate guardando. I just said hi mom, hi dad, to my brother, and hi to my grandma, and I hope that they're watching me. I love you.
All right. Well, good chance. You said before we went on with the interview that your folks would be able to get this on YouTube, possibly, and watch it on the Oriole Sports Network. And we'd like to say hello to your folks over there and let them know what an awesome addition you are to this Ludington basketball team as our manager. And we want to congratulate you, Katarina, and thank you on being the Safe Harbor Credit Union Ludington Oriole manager in the spotlight. All the best to you and the O's, and have a great year here at Ludington.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, we're back. Ludington trails 18-14 at the half, and if Katarina's folks are listening back in Italy, we'd like to say hello to them with a little bit of Italian that I learned in the 3 years I was over there with the Navy. I would like to say ciao, il nome è Scoop, sono giornalista.
Nice.
I just said, hello, my name is Scoop, and I'm a journalist.
Yeah, boy.
He said, I should have learned a little bit more when I was over there. I learned how to say ciao bella, which, flirting with the girls, the women over there, was hello, beautiful. But besides that, not too much else. But we're at the half. Gertzie, Ludington trails 18-14. The Orioles were outscored by the Vikings 7-5 in that second quarter after being outscored 11-9 in the opening quarter. Scoring for Cadillac, 8 points for Kendall Chopry, 6 points for Ashlyn Lundquist, and 4 points for Anna Whipple. For the Orioles, 1 point for Riley Stone, 2 for Ryan Rohr, 1 for Jocelyn Austin, 2 for Carly Mescher, 4 for Olivia Lynn, and 4 for Keelan Laird.
Yeah, we had a lot of turnovers in that first half, Scoop. We're only down 4, so we got to feel like we're in a pretty good spot, but we should be in a better spot. So hopefully we'll come out the second half, clean up the turnovers, and we'll have a different result.
Got a boisterous crowd here tonight. It's a pretty good crowd for a Tuesday night.
That's what I was thinking. It's not bad.
Hey, congratulations. We got a note here from Coach Joseph Schneider. Ludington boys swim and dive won against Fremont, and they really walloped Fremont by the score of 101-56.
Wow. Congrats
Awesome.
to the Ludington boys swim team. It's a good win.
Yeah, it is. A very good win.
I saw your interview with him. That was a good interview.
Thank you. It was fun going over there to the Donald C. Baldwin Community Pool, talking with Coach Schneider and also with Evan Bennett, the swimmer and a diver for the Orioles. All right, here we go. Cadillac begins the second half with the basketball. Look at this defensive pressure by the Orioles. On the court for Ludington, you have Mescher, Banstra, Rohr, Laird, and Stone.
Good hands by Carly right there.
For Cadillac, looks like they have their starting line. There's a nice batted ball right there by Keelan Laird. It ends up in the hands of Abby Banstra. We'll get you Cadillac's players here in just a moment. But Banstra with it now in the lane. And now a foul will be called on Cadillac's number 5, Kendall Chopry. So you got Chopry out there along with number 25, Anna Whipple. You have Jocelyn Seeley, Ashlyn Lundquist, and you also have Lydia Shamanik. Okay, Rohr will get the ball into Laird, back to Rohr, and Rohr got hooked big time right there, and a foul called immediately. That's 2 quick fouls on Cadillac in the first 30 seconds, Gertzie.
Yeah, and that's going down low right there. Ryan Rohr did a great job getting low, putting her butt into her, and getting good position.
Rohr
Keelan should do the same here.
Oh, look at her. Keelan right there. God, there we go. Assist to Ryan Rohr. Give the bucket to Keelan Laird, who now has 6 points in the game. The Orioles trail by just 2, 18-16. Good deflection right there by Ryan Rohr.
Yeah, those two girls are a mismatch. Anytime they can get ball down low. Keelan, obviously, with her size, and Ryan Rohr is so strong when she gets the ball. She just needs to bully her way to the hoop.
All right, Cadillac trying to get the ball in. Oh.
It's a long 5 seconds.
That was a long 5 right there, and Cadillac has it. A little give and go. Ball deflected there by Rohr. Rohr now, actually Cadillac still with it. Chopry with it. Now a foul called on the Orioles' Riley Stone. Again, we thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor.
Yeah, Riley was a little aggressive there. That's what I like about Riley, how aggressive she is on defense. Just got a little handsy with that one.
All right, Cadillac 18, Ludington 16. 7:02 to go in the third quarter. Cadillac with the basketball. They'll get it down in, and a shot up, no good there. Rebound up and in, and give the basket there to Anna Whipple. Whipple missed the first shot, got it back. Gertzy and that paid off.
Second chance points will kill you. I don't really agree with that call. That was a deflected pass.
Yeah.
And they're saying it's off Riley, but we have a pretty good view of that.
Yeah, Riley not very happy with that either.
Nope.
I'd say so. Cadillac up by 4, 20-16. Vikings working inside to Whipple. Whipple now back, three-pointer up and nailed there by number 24. That's Jocelyn Seeley, and that's her first basket of this game.
Delay game, just pushing the ball when it goes through the hoop. It's their warning.
Okay. Cadillac now up 23-16, so.
Anytime we seem to creep close, Scoop, we just end up giving up a three, second chance points. We got to get a run here and close a run, man.
All right, Ryan Rohr will bring the ball up. Rohr splits two Viking defenders right there. Now she'll give it to Laird. Nice feed. Shot, no good. Rebound right to Keelan, and she'll get the basket. Keelan missed the first shot. Offensive rebound and the putback. She's got 8 points, and we need to see Keelan doing that this whole second half.
Yep,
and
keep
now
going down low.
Deflection there by Keelan, but the ball ends up with the Cadillac Vikings, number 11, Ashlyn Lundquist. Now they'll go to Anna Whipple. Cadillac up 23-18, 6:03 to go. Shot on the way, good. Another three-pointer, and that one by Lydia Shimanek.
Yeah, we're playing in that 1-2-2 zone, and we're not covering our three-pointers on the wings very well. We got to get out of that 1-2-2 and go back to a man-to-man or a girl-to-girl defense and pressure them that way. We have too many athletic girls to not be in a man-to-man.
Just like that, Cadillac back out to an 8-point lead. Now here's a three-pointer by Stone, no good. Rebound to Lydia Shimanek.
A little miscommunication right there.
Nice move, blocked there by Laird. Good job by Keelan on that block.
Good recovery.
Yep, and now Abby Banstra has the ball to Stone. Ludington trailed at the half, 18-14. Nice pass. Beautiful pass there. Was that Rohr?
It was set up by Riley Stone, kicking it up to Rohr, and then Rohr looked at Keelan Laird rolling to the basket. So
the Wonder Twin powers connect again.
Absolutely.
Rohr to Laird, who gets the bucket. Beautiful assist there to Ryan Rohr. And Cadillac's lead is at 6 right now, 26-20. 4:53 to go in the third quarter.
It looks like we got out of that zone. We're back into a man-to-man defense. So hopefully we're covering those threes. We don't want this lead to extend at all.
Three-pointer up and away off the mark, out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball.
Good contest.
We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. You can give Mike Benedict a call, 231-613-4111. Benedict Auto Center, located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Olivia Lynn reports into the Oriole lineup. 4:33 to go. Abby Banstra with the ball. Banstra now pick up her dribble, and she'll give it to Mesher. Mesher, cross-court pass now to Rohr. Rohr to Laird. Laird open, Mesher, three. Good! Scratch my back with a hacksaw.
That's a great shot. That's a great skip there by Keelan Laird. And Carly Mesher was confident, caught the ball, and put it up.
And that'll bring cut the Cadillac lead down to 3 now. Cadillac 26, Ludington 23 with 3:58 to go in this third quarter.
Livens up the crowd a little bit. The man-to-man defense is getting tighter. Look for a turnover here, Scoop.
All right, Cadillac on the attack with the ball. Number 5, Kendall Chopry. Mesher almost had herself a steal there. Couldn't quite get to the basketball before it went out of bounds. We got a timeout now or do we? No, we don't.
The sub.
Okay, Emma McKinley checks back into the Oriole line. Yes, we do have a timeout. 3:42 to go in the third quarter. Cadillac 26, Ludington 23. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM.
Welcome to Crown & Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. We invite you to come and experience our casual fine dining with little wait. We feature craft cocktails and an extensive wine selection. Our seasonally changing menu showcases a variety of influences, but highlights what the Great Lakes and Mason County farmers have to offer. Bring your entire family. We encourage your children to explore our play area while waiting for food from our kid-approved menu. We're open Tuesday through Thursday from 4:30 to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 to 10 p.m. We're located at 502 West Loomis across from the Ludington Marina. Dueling pianos are here once per month. Check our Facebook page for more details and for this month's specials. We look forward to seeing you at Crown and Cork soon.
Cadillac 26, Ludington 23. Carly Mesher making that three-pointer right there to bring the Orioles, cut that 6-point lead down to 3. 3:42 left in this third quarter.
Let's see if we can climb that mountain here and get over the top and take a lead and then stretch it out here, Scoop.
All right, Cadillac with the basketball. Lydia Shemanek with the ball. Now to Madeline Shemanek.
Travel.
Shemanek. Been pronouncing it. Well, I've been 50-50 on it, I think, the whole game.
Well, at least you know you're not going to be a half wrong.
Three-pointer nailed by Ashlyn Lundquist, her third 3 of the game, and then the lead is extended back out to 6 once again, 29-23.
We've got to get out there defensively.
McKinley with it now to Laird. Laird will give it now. Roar, shot up, no good. Rebound Cadillac. Jocelyn Seeley with the ball. Ahead, the ball goes off. Oh, good save there. Great save by Lundquist. Lundquist will take the 3. Oh, boy. Ashlyn Lundquist, her 4th three-pointer, 2 in the first half, 2 in the second half, and all of a sudden the Cadillac lead out to 9 points again. Ludington just had it down to 3.
You got to give her credit. I mean, she saved the ball, came back, got the ball back, and stepped in and stroked it.
They got to get somebody out on her, Gertzie.
Yeah, and that's one of the biggest things is that we got to make sure that we're matching up man to man. And if we're not going to, and we're going to leave their best shooter open, we deserve to be down 9.
Well, the offenses are both starting to open up a little bit here after first half, in which the score at the break was 18-14 in favor of Cadillac. Cadillac now leads 32-23, and we still got a good portion of 2+ minutes left in this third quarter. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the Orioles Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. And a shout out to Crown and Cork. Currently closed, but they'll be reopening in the spring. Fantastic food there. If you get a chance, check out their great menu. Also, dueling pianos. When that comes back, that's a lot of fun. And a great first year for the new owners there, Brian and Linda Matz and Crown and Cork at 502 West Loomis, right across from the Ludington Marina.
All right, Scoop, let's see what we can do now.
Okay, 2:39 remaining in this third quarter. Cadillac 32, Ludington 23. Ryan Rohr will trigger the ball in right in front of the Oriole student section. She does to Keelan Laird. Laird now, McKinley. McKinley will give it up to Annie Klein, who's in the game. Now to Laird. Laird to Lynn. Lynn on the drive, and she's going to be fouled on the floor right there. We want to... Go ahead, Gertzie.
I was going to say, I know we got our bigs in right now, but you can't leave Riley Stone on the bench too long if we want to get back in this game. She's one of your better defenders. She's too athletic. We got to get her and Abby Banstro working together on top of that press.
Rohr, nice move in the paint. Shot up and in and out, no good. Rohr gets the ball back, and I believe she's fouled right there. Boy, the Orioles have had so many point-blank shots tonight, shots that they normally make.
Yeah, it's tough. We get down low, and it feels like there's a lid on the basket, but keep feeding down low. We can methodically get back in. It's only a 9-point lead.
Laird will give it up to Rohr. Now to McKinley on the far baseline. McKinley to Ryan or to Keelan Laird. Now to Stone to Rohr. Rohr picks up her drive, and a little too hot to handle there for Olivia Lynn. Luckily, the ball ends up in the hands of Keelan Laird. Laird now to Rohr. I think that ball's got some grease on it right now. Rohr inside to Laird. Laird turned around. Oh, overlaid it, and Cadillac with the ball.
Yeah, there's such thing as when you go down low, bringing it out and kicking it out. You don't got to force it every time. And Keelan Laird does a great job down low, but I think that shot was a little forced.
Cadillac three-pointer. God, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do they like the three-pointer or do they like the three-pointer?
Yeah, the hard part, she went under the screen there, and when you go under screen on three-point shooters, they're just going to step back and shoot. Keelan Laird's got to fight over that screen.
Madeline Shimanak with that three-pointer. Now there's a steal. And going in for an uncontested I think she might have got away with a travel there, Gertzie. Looked like she did a little shuttle.
Little shuffle.
No call, but Madeline Shimanek gets the basket. And now there's another steal. And a foul is going to be called, I believe, on the Orioles. Oh, my goodness. Boy, it has been a devastating turn of events here in the last 30, 40 seconds.
The biggest thing that I point out is look at the body language.
Yep.
Of everybody on our team right now. It's disappointing to see that because you have too many leaders on this team to see everybody start shrugging their shoulders. Somebody's got to step up. You got Bancher out there. You got Riley Stone back in there. 2 leaders on this team that know how to pick up the pace.
Okay, here we go. There's a tip there by Keelan Laird. And look at Riley Stone. She'll take the shot, underlaid it. Stone fighting for the ball, gets it back out of bounds. It'll be Oriole basketball.
See, that's a spark right there.
There's a spark right there.
And Riley does that.
Yeah.
She's a catalyst on this team, and she steals the ball, misses the layup, but she went to get a rebound, kept the ball alive.
37-23. Cadillac in the lead. Nice pass. And getting the bucket there, Emma McKinley, her first points of the game.
Great pass by Riley Stone right there.
And now Cadillac just turned the ball back over. So now Cadillac with that 12-point lead. They lead 37-25. They've had a huge third quarter.
Oh, yeah.
19 points in this third quarter. Boy, that looked like still be Ludington basketball right there. It looked like a Cadillac player had a hold of Annie Klein's wrist right there.
You can just feel the energies picked up right now.
They said she's a spark plug.
Yep.
Riley Stone, three-pointer, Klein. Good!
Nice shot.
Annie Klein nails the three. The Orioles needed that badly, and Annie Klein is grimacing right now. That is not a good sign right there. Klein gets the three, her first points of the game, and now Ludington has cut the lead down to 9 points, Gertzie.
Yeah, that's a quick 5-0 run, right?
Yep.
You bring in a couple of your spark plugs, and then all of a sudden you get a 5-0 run. If we can get it down to a 5-point game, 5 points stretching it, but 7-point game here.
Yep. Cadillac on the attack. Got Banstra. There's a steal. Mesher with the steal. Now to Banstra.
Run it.
Abby Banstra with the ball. Out there with Mesher, Laird, McKinley, and Stone. And like you said, you can feel that energy out there with McKinley and Stone.
Absolutely.
Providing it. And Mesher, the 3 sophomores. There's a dish. Abby Banstra. No good on the 3-point attempt. Rebound, and now a foul called on Emma McKinley.
That's a good look there.
12.5 seconds remain in the third quarter. Cadillac 37, Ludington 28. Let's see what Cadillac does here. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. 3-point attempt. Up, no good there. That shot was put up by Kendall Chopry. 1 second to go, and they're not going to get a shot off. Your score at the end of 3 from Hawley, the Cadillac Vikings 37, the Ludington Orioles 28. Back in 60 here on the OSN in collaboration with WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Cadillac 37, Ludington 28. And after a first half in which the score was Cadillac 18, Ludington 14, in the third quarter alone, the teams eclipsed that. They equaled it. Cadillac scored 19 points, outpointed the Orioles 19-14, Gertzie, in that third quarter.
Yeah, we got to get out on those threes. They're making a lot of threes right now, and if we're not going to guard the three, we're going to have a long night, and we got a 9-point deficit here to start the fourth quarter. Nothing that we can't overcome, but it's a lot of points.
Orioles got to make up that 9-point deficit, or their 10-game winning streak will be snapped by the Cadillac Vikings, a team they more than likely will be facing off against in the districts, which will be held here in Ludington this year. Oh, now there's a pass thrown out of bounds there by Riley Stone. She was trying to hit Mesher.
She was open to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't need to fake that one as much. Just hit her on the swing pass and then let Carly shoot.
All right, here come the Vikings. You're right. The Orioles defenders got to make sure they are out on these Cadillac players because they love shooting the three.
Absolutely. And if we're going to trap, we got to make sure our bigs down low are scrambling with us.
There's a shot put up, no good. Ball out of bounds. That will be Oriole basketball. Good job by Keelan Laird. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. What do we have there?
Yeah, it was just a reach, a little bump.
Okay.
We're 5 fouls. I was on number 5. That was her name.
Yep, that's
Chopry.
Number 5 is Kendall Chopry. Yep. Okay, here comes Carly Mesher with the ball. Mesher, Stone is going to be called for the travel. All right, we want to thank McGee Insurance Group, your number one Oriole fans. Auto Owners Insurance Group, a winning combination. We'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, and secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. Nice pass. Yeah. And the basket and the foul. My goodness. Madeline Shimanek gets the basket and she's fouled. And as I was mentioning, folks, you can visit the McGee Insurance Group in Ludington today or at www.mcgeeins.com. McGee Insurance Group, proud to support Ludington area school sports.
Yeah, that was a great drive there by Cadillac. Great pitch. That's tough to beat defensively, but, yeah, we got to tighten up.
Free throw, no good. Rebound to Ryan Rohr. Orioles trail 39-28. Need a good sustained run here.
Yep, we need to have good offense.
Oh, nice drive there by Ryan, but she big time overlaid it right there. Just too much power on that shot.
Yeah, I don't hate the quick offense, but that's a forced shot.
Little baseline jumper, no good. Rebound Ryan, or a rebound to Keelan Laird. That shot was put up by Kendall Chopry. Now we have a traveling violation on the Orioles. We're just seeing a lot of uncharacteristic things that the Orioles normally do not do. But you got a Cadillac team that has a record which is deceiving. You know, Coach Stowe mentioned that I don't know how many times to me, even dating back a couple weeks to the Cadillac matchup.
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, right now, especially on your home gym, you don't want to get thumped like we're doing right now. We're shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. Kind of the same thing happening to our girls that happened to our boys here against Cadillac earlier in the year.
Yeah, very true.
They thumped us by, I think it was a 21-point loss.
Yeah, we just did not play well, and turnovers were a key factor there.
Now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Emma McKinley as she fouls the Vikings number 11, Ashlyn Lundquist.
Yeah, we're going to have to start trapping off inbound passes, get a little more traps in and scrambling.
6:21 to go. The Orioles trail by 11 points, 39-28. Ludington was only down by 4 at the half, 18-14. They've been outscored by the Vikings in each quarter, 11-9 in the first quarter, 7-5 in the second, 19-14 in that third quarter. Now a foul called on Emma McKinley.
This Lundquist girl's having a good game. She shot well from the outside. She's penetrating a lot. She's kind of all over the court.
She's got 4 3-pointers for all of her points. Free throw, good. .12 Viking lead, 40-28, 6:02 to go. Second free throw, also good. 14 points for Ashlyn Lundquist. Timeout on the floor. It's full timeout. We'll step aside. Ludington trails 41-28. Stay tuned.
Hey Oriole Nation, this is Mike Benedict from Benedict Auto Center. We're excited to be at our new location on US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. We're just west of Amber Road. We invite you to come out and say hello, check out the new facility, see what we have to offer. We have all your collision needs. We have licensed technicians so we can get your car back on the road safely. Also, we're excited that we're almost 80 years in the business from when my grandfather and my father did it before me back in the 1940s. We're excited that we still keep the tradition going, and who knows what's going to happen leading into the future. And here at Benedict Auto Center, we're also excited to be part of the Oriole Sports Network, or OSN. is better suited by Scoop. And we look forward to being a part of this going forward, and are excited to be part of Oriole Nation. Go O's!
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Folks, make sure you stay tuned for the Smith & Eddy post-game show as I talk with Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. Smith & Eddy Insurance covering all of the Lakeshore, carrying business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Okay, here we go. Now a traveling violation on the Orioles. My goodness, Gertzie. If it's not usual shots that are going down for us, unforced errors, some errant passes, traveling calls.
Sometimes when it rains, it pours,
Yeah.
Scoop.
After this 10-game winning streak, and the Orioles facing off against one of their biggest, if not their biggest, non-conference opponents, the Cadillac Vikings.
And maybe this is something that you need, right?
Yeah.
You know that you're playing them in districts. You didn't show them maybe everything that you got, or you played terrible against them. There's offensive. Yeah.
Foul called on Cadillac's number 24, Jocelyn Seeley, push-off. And, you often don't get that call on offense. But
No.
you're right, Gertzie. It's like we've seen it in the past where Ludington has lost to Cadillac in the season and come back and defeat them in the districts. And you thought after last year, you thought the Lady Orioles had got that monkey off their back after defeating Cadillac in the district championship game up at Kingsley. Cadillac had been in the Orioles' kitchen for so long.
Yep.
All right, Laird now. Mesher three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Cadillac.
It's a good shot. Good inside-out offense right there.
Here come the Vikings, number 5. That's Kendall Chopry.
Good
Now,
defense.
Ryan Rohr had it momentarily, but I think her big toe was just
barely
on the black right there. And now Cadillac will inbound it with 5:04 to go. Orioles have not scored in this fourth quarter. They had that long drought in the third, and then they started opening up things, but they don't have that luxury right now. The clock is down to 4:51 left in the game. Our next broadcast will be this Friday. Gertzie, are you back with me on Friday?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be. I wanted to talk to you about that. We'll talk about it after.
Okay, we'll talk about it after. Muskegon Catholic in town.
Yep.
It's girls basketball right here at Hawley Gym on Friday. We'll have the JV game on the OSN. We'll live stream that, and then the varsity be on OSN and WMOM right around 7 o'clock. That's Ludington and Muskegon Catholic girls basketball this Friday. Okay, back to action here. 4:22 to go. Mesher with it. The Orioles need some instant offense.
Yes, they do.
Rohr now. Laird, she'll take the three. No good. Rebound, Rohr. And now a foul called on Cadillac right there. And Cadillac coach Kip Damgard not too happy about that call.
Yeah, I can't say I disagree with him. Ryan Rohr did a great job going for the rebound, but looked pretty clean block. But
7th team foul as well, Gertzie, on Cadillac, so the Orioles in the bonus for the rest of the ball game.
we're going to need a lot more than just the bonus, Scoop.
Exactly.
We need to make some shots.
Exactly. We want to thank Urca Auto Center, Mason County's only locally owned new car dealer, serving Mason County for the past 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, your one place to shop for all of your automotive needs, and it doesn't help when you don't hit your free throws either.
Yep, nope. Like we said, when it rains, it pours. We're just not putting it all together today. You just go back to the drawing board. Hopefully you make a nice run here
All
to
right.
end it. If you lose,
Rohr gets the second free throw. And the Cadillac fans, they got a point. They were thinking that was a one-on-one there, Gertzie.
oh, on the free throw, yeah.
On the free throw, yeah. Got a 30-second timeout. Ludington trails 41-29. Rohr got that second free throw. If you look tonight, how Cadillac, the job they've done on, they've limited Ryan Rohr to just 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
Riley Stone has a point. One three-pointer from Annie Klein. A point for Jocelyn Austin. 2 for Emma McKinley. Carly Mesher with 5 points. Olivia Lynn just 2 points. And Keelan Laird, 2, 4, 6, 8. She has 10 points tonight. So for their 29. Cadillac has been paced by Ashlyn Lundquist, 4 3-pointers. And 3, 6, 9, 12. She's got 14 points to pace the Vikings. 8 for Kendall Chopry. 3 for Lydia Shemenek. Madeline Shemenek has 7. 3 for Jocelyn Seeley, and 6 points for Anna Whipple. All right, 41-29, 4:02 to go. Cadillac with the basketball. And we have a foul called, I believe, on... What do we have here? Foul on Cadillac?
I don't know if
No,
they've got a
timeout.
Yeah,
Okay.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. And Gertzie, tell the folks about your good friend's business.
Oh, yeah. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. A family-owned and operated business since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Trenner over at 231-757-3368. Tell them Gertz sent you. Won't get you any discounts, but...
Yeah, I thought you got about a 20% discount if you mentioned your name. Again, we're looking at the composite today of Cadillac season. 4-12, 1-7 in the Big North, but they're really taking it to our Orioles tonight. And you look, they've had 3 games where they were pretty much blown out. Mm-hmm. But there's been a lot of close games they've lost this year. And playing against teams like Petoskey and Alpena and Gaylord, Big North, that's a physical conference, isn't it, Gertzie?
Yeah, physical conference. They have good competition, and unfortunately, they come into Hawley Gymnasium, and they're putting it to our girls right now. So,
and that, I didn't even say the 2 Traverse City teams as well.
Right,
Traverse City West
and Central.
Traverse City Central.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough conference right there. And, I mean, their non-conference schedule's no slouch either. So, I mean, there's a lot of good teams on that schedule. You got Big Rapids, Alpena, Kingsley,
Traverse
Gaylord.
City. Yep.
Gaylord's in their conference,
And
I believe.
the Orioles defeated Traverse City West earlier, just recently, and Cadillac lost to them by 3 points here just not too long back. But you can't, that doesn't.
It's apple to oranges sometimes.
That's not always a good barometer, is it?
No, I agree with you.
All right, 41-29, Abby Banster with the ball for the Orioles. 3:34 to go in this game. There's a beautiful pass. Give the bucket there to Ryan Rohr, and the assist to Keelan Laird. The Orioles are going to need a lot more of that. They're down by 10, 41-31. And now a traveling violation called on the Vikings. And Coach Damgard, again, is a bit upset by that call, and I can't really blame him too much.
Yeah, he's trying to fire up his team right now, but at the same time, Ludington needs the way to get back in this game is to speed it up. Speed it up.
All right, now. Riley Stone will give the ball to Abby Banstra. 3:12 to go. Nice give and go there. Now a foul called on the Vikings, number 11, Ashlyn Lundquist. Going to the free throw line for Ludington, number 5, Ryan Rohr. Here's where the Orioles got to start hitting their free throws. Actually, I'd like to see them hitting them the entire game, but now it's really critical now. Shot no good. Rebound to Cadillac, and now a foul on Abby Banstra.
Yeah, I mean, that's the worst case scenario, right? You miss front end of your 1-and-1, you follow them, and you put them on the line for 1-and-1.
Ludington's district, they'll have Cadillac, Big Rapids, Reed City, and Manistee, and the host Orioles. Free throw good.
When does that start? We got 2 weeks?
That's in, I want to say, late Feb, early March.
Okay.
Of course, the boys is a little bit later.
Yep.
Sealy gets 1 of 2 free throws for Cadillac. Orioles have done a good job on her tonight, holding her to just 4 points.
Yeah. But Lundquist has been shooting the lights out tonight.
Yep. All right, Ludington trails 42-31. Stone with it to Rohr. Rohr in the paint, loses the ball, and now Cadillac with it. And a timeout called by the Vikings. 30-second timeout. Ludington trails 42-31, 2:48 to go in the game. Well, Gertzie, got some good news yesterday. You're a fellow board member of the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. Christy Christmas here tonight, who's a writer for the Daily News. She's also a board member. I saw Gary Castoni here at the game. He's a board member. And we got our Mason County Sports $500 raffle tickets. They came in yesterday. And we have a board meeting tomorrow. I got them all set to be distributed to all the board members. You got yours a day earlier than most everyone else.
I feel special now. And I better be able to sell all of them then. Huh?
If anybody's out there, people out there listening, if you want to buy one of these, it's $10. They're $10 a ticket. 3 $500 winners will be announced on June 25th at our induction dinner for the class of 2022 for the Mason County Sports Hall of Fame. Yep, exactly. All right, here we go. Cadillac with the ball. Ashlyn Lundquist with it, and deflected there by the Orioles. On the court for Ludington right now, Abby Banstra, Carly Mesher, Keelan Laird, Ryan Rohr, and Riley Stone. There's a deflection by Rohr, but retrieving it is Ashlyn Lundquist for Cadillac. Fight for the ball. Mesher gets it, but she throws it ahead, and there's no Oriole there. And getting it back for Cadillac was number 5, Kendall Chopry. Abby Banstra called for the foul there. 2:19 to go in the game. Cadillac 42, Ludington 31.
Yeah, it just feels like we can't get anything going offensively, and then putting them on the line,
Yeah.
they're going to make 1 of 2 or 2 of 2, and we just keep digging a bigger hole. I mean, you take this one on the chin, Scoop, and you just move on. I know we got 2 minutes left, but 12 points with the way our offense is playing today is a lot.
2 free throws there for Kendall Chopry. 44-31. Cadillac with the lead. Laird in the lane, turnaround, no good. Rebound to Cadillac. Banstra with the ball. Now Banstra ball, no good. Banstra's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
And I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I feel like we get the ball down low and we're just throwing it off the backboard. Just make a finishing move. You got to pump fake over one shoulder, come back to the other, get a baby hook. It's
Banstra's free throw is good.
just got to quit throwing it off the backboard and hoping it goes in.
Yeah, it seems like sometimes, Gertzie, the Orioles are. Seems like they're preparing to get fouled,
Right.
and they put the ball up there.
Agreed.
And no touch on it. Just getting it up to the backboard.
Agreed.
1 of 2 free throws for Abby Banstra. Ludington trails 44-32. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the OSN and WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Cadillac 44, Ludington 32. While the girls are home this Friday to take on the Muskegon Catholic Central Crusaders, the boys will be at Muskegon Catholic and will be passing along scores as we receive them, as we always do, as we receive them from Michael Lacombe. So as we receive those scores, we will pass them on to the viewers and listeners out there on how the boys are doing at Muskegon Catholic this Friday against the Crusaders.
Hopefully we come to that game prepared and don't turn the ball over so much, and then we come out with a win.
Yep.
Let's finish this game off strong here. We got
Yeah.
2 minutes to go. We're down 12. Let's see what we can do in these last 2 minutes.
We'll be here, the OSN and WMOM will be covering the girls' game at Hawley against the Crusaders, while the boys will be at Muskegon Catholic. Got an officials timeout here. 1:55 to go in the game. Cadillac 44, Ludington 32. I'd like to send a shout out to my friend Dean Busher, former Cadillac Vikings girls varsity softball coach, lived in Ludington for a few years back in the 70s. Then he moved back to Cadillac. And if Dean's tuned in tonight, which I think there's a good chance he is, I'd like to say hello to him. All right. Cadillac with the ball. Chopre. She's guarded there by Mesher. Clock down to 1:42 remaining in the game. With it is Madeline Shimanek. And a foul called on the Orioles. No, they're going to call it on Cadillac. Fouls on Kendall Chopry.
Yeah, Cadillac's coach is just like, let's just get out of this game. Just go out, play your man-to-man defense here, and just try to get out of it. But
The Orioles got about 9 girls on the court right now. Out there. Oh, they're being waved back. They were going to put substitutions in. Well, actually, some of them did come in. Jocelyn.
We got 6 people on the court.
1, 2. No, okay. Carly Mesher goes running off. Now we're down to legal 5. So there's Ryan Rohr, Jocelyn Austin, Emma McKinley, Olivia Lynn, and Delaney Williams on the court. Emma McKinley with the ball. Orioles trail by 12, 44-32. Jocelyn Austin with it. Now to Rohr. Nice pass to Williams. Shot up and in. Delaney Williams with the bucket. Nice pass there from Ryan Rohr. The Orioles trail by 10. 1:16 to go. I've seen stranger things, Gertzie.
Absolutely. I mean, if we can get things going, I know we only got a minute left, and Emma takes a tumble there.
Cadillac with the basketball.
Cadillac's probably going to take some air to the ball right here. Long possession.
Chopry. Now we have 55 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're in their delay offense right now. I mean,
this looks like a lot like the Dean Smith 4 corners.
Man, if I ever had a team play that against me, I would hack the heck out of somebody.
Oh, you would. I saw you do that quite a bit when I was public address announcing.
Hey,
you got your money's worth in when you got a hack. No wonder Coach Shank gave you the nickname Dirty.
He knows.
Yeah.
You do what it takes to win, Scoop. Make sure they don't forget you when they leave.
That's why I was such a fan of Bill Lane Beer. First free throw up and in there by Kendall Chopry. Cadillac 45, Ludington 34, 48 seconds to go in the game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Cadillac. That's the way the evening has gone for the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, unfortunately. Looks like they got a timeout here.
As much defense and low scoring as we had in the first half, with Ludington trailing just 18-14, this second half has opened things up quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously, you're not going to play your best every game, right? So these are the type of games you learn from. You're going to take it on the chin, but unfortunately, hopefully come district time, this is a game that you remember. Cadillac's in your district. You have the fire under you to be able to come back and beat them. So this is a learning lesson, and Coach Stowe's a great coach, so he'll have them ready to go by Friday night, I can guarantee it.
I was looking at the records today in the Central States Activities Association. Both Big Rapids and Reed City are having decent years as well in their girls' teams.
Sure.
And the boys' teams, I know that Big Rapids is having a really good year. And, of course, Cadillac's having they lost the other night to Traverse City Central in a game, but they're having a real good year as well. What you expect out of Cadillac year in and year out, same thing you expect from Ludington.
Sure. I mean, you want to have good competition in the district. You don't want to have a cakewalk to go into regionals after walking through an easy district. I mean, you got to get yourself prepared for the next level, and especially once you get to the quarters, semis, and obviously ultimately the finals. That's what your hope is.
45.5 seconds remain in this game. Ludington trails 45-34. The Orioles were down 11-9 at the end of one. They trailed 18-14 at the half. They were down 37-28 at the end of the third quarter. All right, we're down to 39 seconds now. And Ludington, I don't think, even though the lead is 11, now there's a shot up and in. Give that basket to Madeline Shimanek.
She's a good player.
Yep. 47-34. The Orioles trail 21 seconds to go in the game. And the Orioles' 10-game winning streak is going to come to an end here at the hands of one of their biggest non-conference rivals, the Cadillac Vikings. 9 seconds to go. Lynn with the ball. Olivia Lynn, and her pass sails into the student section. Cadillac basketball.
That's about how this game would end, right, Scoop?
Yep. That's pretty much how it's went. Ludington was able to cut into Cadillac's lead several times. They got it down to 3 a few times, Gertzie, but Cadillac always had the answer. And a huge win for the Cadillac Vikings. They win their 5th game of the year. They improved to 5-12 with a 47-34 victory over the Ludington Orioles here on this Tuesday, February 15th. And we're going to step aside right now. You have been watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and WMOM. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers Employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Not the night for the Ludington Orioles as they fall in both the JV game by the score of 37-31, and they fall in the varsity game by the score of 47-34 to the Cadillac Vikings. Ludington outscored by Cadillac in each of the quarters, 11-9 in the opening quarter, 7-5 in the second quarter. They trailed 18-14 at the half, outscored 19-14 in the third. They trailed 37-28 entering the fourth quarter and outscored by the Vikings 10-6 in that fourth quarter. They fall 47-34. The Orioles' 10-game winning streak snapped. Ludington now 12-5 overall on the season, 7-1 in the Lakes 8 Conference. Cadillac improves to 5-12 on the year. They are 1-7 in the Big North Conference. And you know this is just an absolute thrilling victory for the Cadillac Vikings. They wanted nothing more to come in and do what they did tonight to the Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, I mean, all good things come to an end, right, Scoop?
Yeah.
A 10-game win streak snapped, and that's okay. It's one next step to go to the districts, and this will prepare us for that. And Coach Stowe will have this team up, roaring, ready to go here come Friday. But, man, we got to figure out the turnovers. And even when you get down like this, you should be able, good teams know how to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Good teams know how to methodically work their way back into games. And we were doing that. We get 3, 4, 5 points, and then we just let them rip away.
Cadillac had an answer every time the Orioles would cut in and get that lead down to 4 points, 3 points. And then Cadillac would go off and get it out to 14 again, or they'd get it to 10.
Yep.
And it seemed to hang right around that 10 for quite a bit there. Scoring tonight for Cadillac, 3 points for Lydia Shimanak, 11 points for Kendall Chopry, 14 points for Ashlyn Lundquist, had a really nice game, 4 3-pointers, 9 points for Madeline Shimanek, 4 for Jocelyn Seeley, and 6 for Anna Whipple for their 47. For the Orioles, a point for Riley Stone, 5 for Ryan Rohr, 3 for Annie Klein, a point for Jocelyn Austin, 1 point for Abby Banstra, 2 for Emma McKinley, 5 for Carly Mesher, 4 for Olivia Lynn, 2 for Delaney Williams, and 10 for Keelan Laird. And Keelan had it going there for a little bit, Gertzie.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she had a nice little run right there on points where Ludington was getting back in the game. And then she kind of went cold for the remaining part of the game. But, you know, when you see the big three there for the Orioles front line of Keelan Laird, Olivia Lynn, and Ryan Rohr, and Rohr held to just 5 points tonight, and Lynn to just 4, with Laird getting 10. You know it's going to be a pretty tough night.
Yeah, you need to have somebody that's going to step up. You're not going to have your Ryan's not going to score double digits every game, right? Keelan won't score double digits every game. You got to have somebody step up to fill the void when those two aren't scoring. And we got to figure out if we're not going down low, and somebody's got to hit your shots on the outside. You got to have your defense turn to offense. You got to have Riley Stone up top, Abby Banstra up top, getting turnovers, getting easy layups.
Well, a lot of shots that normally fall for the Orioles, point-blank shots, were not falling tonight. We had a kind of a bad feeling, some bad karma right off the bat when the Orioles, their first 3 offensive possessions, 3 unforced turnovers right off the bat like that. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance, covering all of the Lakeshore, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Thoughts on this game, Gertzie, as Coach Warren Stowe comes up right now? We'll save that. You can save those thoughts for just a little bit right here. We're going to talk to Coach Warren Stowe. And Coach.
It's like sprinkling salt in the wound with seeing the Stafford jersey up here.
Oh, yeah, Coach. Yeah, Coach Stowe felt.
Just squeeze
Coach Stowe and I are on the
lemon
same.
juice in there.
There's very, very few of us where Coach Stowe feels the same way I do. Also, Mike Messer's that way too. I know that jersey. I think it brought a bad karma tonight to Coach.
No,
right there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But your 10-game, your girls' 10-game winning streak comes to an end tonight. And boy, you said it. You've been saying it for weeks, Coach. You said, Scoop, you cannot look at Cadillac's record. It's not an indicator whatsoever. Your girls came out tonight. We were just talking to Gertzie about it. A bad omen of things. First 3 offensive possessions, 3 unforced turnovers, and it just was one of those nights where point-blank shots weren't going tonight. Give Cadillac's defense a lot of credit, but your team did a lot of uncharacteristic things tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, you can't come out and turn the ball over that many times in a row. You can't have missed defensive assignments. You can't give step-in threes to the best shooter in the gym consistently. And part of that's on me. I got to put us in a better position to guard and not have such bad closeouts. But Cadillac's a good team. They can shoot it. When you can shoot it, that can always happen. And they came out and punched us in the mouth. And people don't like getting hit in the proverbial face. And,
right in the mush.
That's what happens. Yeah.
Yep. Well, you're probably going to get them in the districts, too. You're going to get Cadillac, Reed City, Big Rapids, Manistee, and Ludington in the district here at Hawley, which is a good thing. Always great playing at home.
Yeah, sure
And I know last year what happened. Your girls' team lost to Cadillac in their building during the regular season. Came back and beat them in the district championship game at Kingsley. The boys did the same thing. Lost to Cadillac last year during the regular season. Came back and beat them on their home court in the district championship game.
But well, we got a long way to go before we think
yep.
about playing Cadillac again.
Yep.
We obviously have to focus on us and have to get better. And I told the girls in there, I would never say it out loud, but I don't need a 13-game win streak or whatever going into districts. And we lost. It stinks, and it stinks even worse because it's Cadillac. And I know the girls are bummed, but you just got to take the good and build on it, and take the bad and get better and just move on. You just got to build a callus and go. Sounds cliche, but that is what you have to do.
2 things you've already hit on, Coach. Cadillac loves to shoot the 3, and boy, they made some threes tonight. 4 of them for Ashlyn Lundquist, who ended with a game-high 14 for Cadillac. 2 3-pointers for Kendall Chopry. They had a couple other threes in there as well, too, but they are not shy about shooting the 3. And also talked with Coach Dan Mesher in the post-game show with him after his tough loss tonight, and he talked about the fact that, you can go on a winning streak like your girls were on, but sometimes you'd never like to lose. But sometimes the best learning for a coach in teaching comes from a loss like this.
For sure. Yeah. You learn more from losses just inherently than you do from wins. I mean, you don't want to lose, and I wish I would rather have won this game. That is for sure. But that's that. And the whole 3-point shooting thing, that's not a surprise. We just got to do better. They played Maple City Glen Lake, and Maple City Glen Lake beat them, but Cadillac scored 1 2-point bucket, and every other shot they made was a 3-point shot. So this is not surprising or new. That's stuff that we have to understand. And from one of their first offensive possessions, we gave a rhythm step-in 3 to the best shooter on the court, and that's not a good sign of things to come.
Yep. Well, Coach, you've got Muskegon Catholic back in league action this Friday back here at Hawley. We're looking forward to seeing you. That game, I know you'll get back with the girls tomorrow into the gym and get working on things for Friday.
Yeah, and that's senior night for us, so we've got a great group, and I'll talk more about them on Friday. But Abby and Ryan and Jocelyn, and then add Katarina to that mix. They do so much for us, so I am excited to celebrate them.
We had a great Katarina. I know you want to talk just a little bit about her, Coach. She was our Safe Harbor Credit Union manager in the spotlight. Her interview, I had a lot of fun interviewing her actually just a few nights ago, interviewed her. She loved playing in the game at Orchard View the other night. Just thought that was really great.
She's a great kid, and she befriended a few of the girls, and they talked about, her playing basketball, and she said that's not something that girls in Italy play a lot. They play other sports. I think volleyball is really big, and I hear that, a sport that I love, and especially a young lady playing it, I'm all for giving her that experience. So she comes every day, and she does everything I ask, whether it's beat up on the post with the pad or run the clock or do stats. And she's just a really great kid. I've had her in class, and I've had her now all season on the team, and I'm happy that I know her.
Really had a lot of fun. It was a joy to interview her, and I think she's talking about maybe playing some soccer in the spring for Ludington. So, well, with that, Coach, we'll let you go, and tough loss tonight, but hey, you can start on another winning streak here come Friday against Muskegon Catholic. You're back in league play, and those are the games that your girls, I know, are really concentrating on to win that Lakes 8 conference. You're in a duel right now with Muskegon, Western Michigan Christian. The districts are still just a little bit away.
Yeah,
so,
just keep moving forward. That's what you got to do. It stings, but you just got to build a callus, put some steel in your spine, and get going.
I like that thought process, Coach. Coach Warren Stowe right there.
Thanks for being here. Go O's.
You're more than welcome, Coach, and we'll see you on Friday. Coach Warren Stowe, his girls fall tonight to the Cadillac Vikings by the score of 47-34. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, and Ludington boys varsity coach Thad Shank, for my color commentary man tonight, even though he had on a hideous jersey, Kyle Grzinski, and our technical engineer, the one and only Braden Kronline, and our OSN camera woman, Julia Habman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Holly Gym. Once again, your final scores in the JV game, Cadillac 37, Ludington 31, and in the varsity game, Cadillac 47, Ludington 34. See you on Friday, folks. Good night, and enjoy the rest of your week.
This has been a presentation of high school sports on 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network. Join us next time as we have more hard court action with Ludington Orioles and Todd Scoop Hansen. Tonight's game was brought to you in part by Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, PM Builders, House of Flavors Manufacturing, Benedict's Auto Center, Indian Summer Co-op, as well as Lundquist Furniture, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance, Urca Auto Sales, and Crown & Cork. Once again, the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM teaming up all season long to bring you more exciting basketball, just like tonight's game. Join us again on 102.7 MOM FM and the Orioles Sports Network.